welcome to the Persona 5 Royal Let's Play. We are officially kicking off the recording if you're here watching the YouTube version. And if you're here live on Twitch, you know, we've already gotten into it. We've been chitting, we've been chatting. Is chitting a word? I don't know. It sounds bad. Also sounds like it could be toxic. So we're gonna skirt past that. We've been talking our talks. We've been walking our walks. Did I show my bedtime shit? We were talking about what constitutes a taco because it came up on the Min-Max Show, which is a podcast I do with my colleagues over at Min-Max. And the question was, what makes something a taco? Like, what is a taco? So of course people are like mentioning stuff, and I stand by. I wasn't on that episode. I stand by, if you have a tortilla that's malleable, yes, offense to the hard shell tacos, but we'll put those to the side, you know, and you put something in it, that's a taco. It might not be like a traditional taco or like what you think of, but like, yeah, I mean, obviously don't put like a hot dog in there. Like, that's, you're an asshole then. No offense to MPT who says they did that because they just didn't have the ingredients, but you know, like, right, you know, meats, cheeses, potatoes, like different things. And if there's a sealant on the cheese, it's a quesadilla. That's where I'm at. But let me know where you are as we look at where I am in Persona 5 Royal. Boom, transition. I am through the most recent dungeon with oh my gosh, I always forget his name. It's not Kamoshida. Is it Kaneshiro? They have very similar names in terms of the amount of letters they share are plentiful. So we did the dungeon. We sent the calling card. Damn, got flamed for my struggle food. No, the struggle food absolves you because it's not like you were saying, oh, that's a taco because I put a hot dog in there. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't mean for you to catch that stray. It was just the first thing that came to mind that like someone who, because, you know, we all met that guy who's like, oh, if a sandwich is just bread with something in the middle, is a hot dog a sandwich? It's like, no, it's not. Like, you're kind of getting away from the spirit of what we're talking about, you know? And nobody likes to talk to you. It's the same motherfucker who's like, yeah, cereal soup. Like, yeah, if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike. What the fuck are we talking about? It was Kanashiro's palace. So yeah, we're just doing life sim stuff. Frankly, I spent a lot of time playing playing darts. Also, this game has one of the best darts tutorials because I gotta be real, y'all, I don't know how to play darts. And I always kind of struggled with like, what exactly am I trying to do here? And I think this game does actually a really good job at like explaining what the fuck is darts and like, oh, you gotta get to 0 and how you get to 0. Yeah, the hand is having a hard time. I got my spooky Halloween hand here, but it's shifting around quite a bit because I keep adjusting the mic. It's one of the best darts tutorials I've ever had. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake had a decent one, but it's tough for me to remember. I think the clarity here is just off the charts. To do that makes being a contrarian so personality. It's just like, and I get like the goal when it comes to a conversation like that is to derive core meaning. But if we're gonna go around, like we have to like draw the line somewhere where it's like, okay, but you know what I'm talking about though. No, I haven't, and I'm scared. I'm scared at that thought of a card game. Are you available? Who is this? Is this my job? Fuck. What day is it? What's going on? We have like 7 days? Oh, we have like a lot of time. Yeah, I'm gonna go to work. Wait, bitch, how do I get there? Fucking bitch. Where's my job? Okay. Does anyone know what job that is? Is that the diner? No. I'm gonna have to Google it if y'all don't know, because I do. Orinobeco. Orinobeco. That's right. The convenience store, because I was just there, right? Is that where it is? Well, when I show up there, he'll probably be like, hey, you can work today. No, because isn't this 777? Is this not just called 777? Orinobeco. I'm probably pronouncing that fucking terribly. We're gonna get to Google. No, it's the beef bowl place. Okay, I think that's on this block though. I'm gonna be lazy and just I'm sure I was like 1 foot away from it. Yes. Okay.
Hey, wait. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna be so locked in for this, guys. Let's go. Okay. Okay.
What did you say?
Okay. 1 medium natto bowl. 1 medium curry bowl. 1 medium... Okay. 1 medium beef. Fucking bitch. Motherfucker. Did everyone say medium? I think everyone said medium.
Hey. Nice.
I have no idea what the 4th one was. I'm gonna say beef bowl.
Well.
Oh yeah, that's right, bitch. Thank you for that in the chat. Something that I would love to, let's just put the auto on for this because it's just them being like, hi, whatever. This is like this comment's gonna strike some people as funny because it is one of my complaints for
thanks in advance.
Rebirth. With like do these mini games and like these side quests, especially when the side quests are not good. The mini games are also not good, but I actually would love to see more of these types of mini games implemented in Atlas's RPGs. Because I think they're pretty low lift, and if I'm gonna be doing these life sim stuff or these relationship building things, I kind of want something to do. If I'm having a conversation, you know, I want to be able to like add in my 2 cents. If I'm having like something like this, I really enjoy working here because I'm doing something. I'm not just watching like a very short cutscene of my character. So I feel like there are a couple of these types of like life sim things that don't really give any dopamine. It's just kind of like you just go and you're there and they're like, you did it, you know? And I would like them to expand in a few of those spots. Like Darts hits for that reason. It's like, okay, let's go somewhere tomorrow. I honestly have not spent any time with Ryuji. Yeah, I'll hang out with Ryuji. I'm gonna have the auto on, so. Wants to relax on a Sunday. Oh my god, I want to go fishing with you so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go fishing. That just sounds fun. Hope the other fish will bite this easy. It's a little flirty now. They have lots of fish at the pond, right? Can't wait. Does he like fish because he's a cat? Okay, the moat of Edo Castle still exists here. Juxtaposed with my own life. Downtown fishing in the pond. Beside, the station is a gem. Give it a try. You may land a big one.
All right.
It is wild that we are still, like, getting stuff. Every day, the Phantom Thieves grow in popularity. I was thinking about the future with you as the leader and me as your right-hand man. All right, I'm just gonna let it go on the auto. Actually, maybe I'll take off the auto. Hey, does it meeting in a place like this look like we're talking some shady business? I don't like it. Think so? Geez, you got no energy as usual. Can't you play along? I'm starting to feel sorry for myself. Like, I'm usually a boring high school student, but when I take my glasses off, right? Come on. Man, the fish ain't biting. The float hasn't moved at all. The only thing was, if only there was a master fisher around here, we could steal their ideas.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's Kawakami. Isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh crap, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
Oh my god, bro. 2 boys at the fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go out and do something more exciting? Well, look who's talking. Damn, yo, he fucking flamed her. Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. You'll understand soon enough when you start working in the real world. Wow, sounding real old there. Damn, yo, he's fucking tearing her up. That's Miss Kwamaki to you?
For real?
Holy crap, Connie could be our master fisher, Jay. She hooking fish like crazy. It's easy to clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. So the trick is not to think. How am I supposed to do that? Let go of all worldly desires. I see. So if I tell myself I don't want any fish, nope, not gonna work. I'm asking for tips because I want to get fish. It's a nice sunny Sunday. I didn't think I'd be stuck with you two on my day off. Two troublemakers and they're no good teacher. I guess we're perfect for each other.
Whoa.
She keeps getting fish even as she nags. I'm impressed. She's the true master fisher. Once again, it's Miss.
Wanna head back?
Guess I was hoping that'd be like a fishing minigame, not gonna lie. Didn't think I'd see something like that today. Guess we'll head back.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
This reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Yeah. Pretty much I'm always checking out the TV. I don't think I've ever not ordered anything from this shopping network. Ported protein, moist protein. Okay, so a lot of protein, a lot of HP. That thing sounds interesting.
Hey, hey.
What does this do though? The calm mindset. I need to like tape this hand on here or something. Okay. I'm a little confused on what this does. It's for a percent. That's what I was thinking, but like, what does it do for them? Does it level them up? Maybe I'll just get the bodybuilding set. Let me just do that. I feel like I'm not doing as much with my personas as I could be, admittedly.
Well then.
Okay, let's see. What to do. You light an incense to give a small boost to a stat. Okay. So it's Sunday evening. How are my plants doing?
Nice.
Still healthy. Do I have a DVD to watch?
Oh.
I do. Yeah. Watch my DVD.
What the hell are you doing here? Don't tell me you busted into prison to rescue me.
Oh my god, Prison Break? Not worth it to the end game. The story of a man who went to prison. Dude, the first season of Prison Break was so good, and then it kind of just went downhill. Remember when he revealed that he had the map of the prison on his back?
Piece of cake.
Got a romance target yet? I guess I would go with, what's her face? The girl with the motorcycle. The motorcycle persona girl. I'd go with her. Yeah, but still, that first season I think was pretty good. I mean, the first episode was good. When they had to break back in, it's like, that's when I'm like, I don't know if they know what's going on. Yeah, and then it would look like the pipes and the window. It did kind of look like the pipes window screensaver. Yeah, Prison Break it aged for a second, and then they're like, we don't actually know what to do with this. We have half of an idea, and we don't know what's next. Yeah, what is her name? Makoto. Or it's Makoto, right? Because isn't the emphasis on the first syllable? Dude, no, A Way Out. Look, no spoilers for Way Out. I loved A Way Out. I feel like it is Hazelight Studios' best work, even counting. I know everyone likes Makoto. Okay, I know everyone like. Oh, great, a seat. We can read now. Everyone likes It Takes Two, but It Takes Two was too long, in my opinion, and I think the story was not that interesting. Okay, let's do it. Actually, what do we want to do? I wish I knew. Well, you know what? These are already almost done being read, so I will just read this because it's only like one. I can knock this out in one session.
Wow.
Seaside Park, huh? I heard it's a great date spot. It does look nice. See, I like the Way Out story. Again, no spoilers, but yeah, I was so into it. I was so like thrilled by it. I mean, admittedly, it's not like narrative of the year, but I think it made for like tied with it. I think it's a really intriguing package as a narrative and a mechanic. I think those things serve each other really nicely. So yeah. Oh, you meant It Takes Two. Okay, yeah, fair. Because I mean, fair either way. If you didn't like A Way Out, I was looking for a way out of playing it. Did you really hate A Way Out? I'm shocked. I love that game. I wish that ended differently. Yeah, for me, it's not even the ending of It Takes Two that that like didn't hit for me. It's just like I just didn't think it really had anything. That game had anything to say about anything, which would normally be fine as a platformer. But I feel like it sort of presented itself as having like this more interesting layer. I also might not date anyone. Do I have to date anyone? I'm kind of like letting things take shape on its own, you know, 70 hours into the game. Ooh, who would I choose? Who would I choose? Now, before Makoto came into the space, it would have been on. Actually, I don't think it would have been on because I was actually thinking of that other girl. What is her name? The fucking gymnast girl? I was thinking about her maybe. Because I feel like with On, I feel like On is better off as like, you know, girl best friend kind of vibes. So I don't really want to date On. Also, Ryuji's in love with On, and I don't really want to do this like, you know, throuple thing with all of us. Okay, I hear they're gonna ask me a question.
How about you?
For July and August. Okay, who's responsible for these people for having? Who made the days the way they are? For what and what having? For July? Julius and Augustus, right? Yes. Okay, great.
This is it.
That's correct.
Yeah. I can't believe he's smart. This is crazy.
Nice going.
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like this. July, Augustus. Wow, yeah. Yeah, July when I found out you lied, you know? Oh. Well, as far as you're as far as what the fuck you're all concerned, you're just you have a long vacation. Oh my god. But before that, you have exams. They start in the week on the 13th, don't forget. Okay.
Now then.
Next Wednesday, you make sure you study. I also feel like one thing that I think could be explored more in this game is like that studying component. I don't really feel like I have to like study. You know what I mean? Like and then my grades don't like affect the gameplay or anything. Like it's funny that you get smarter when people realize you're smart. Yeah, it is a little funny, isn't it? Not required to date, but you get some cutscenes differently on certain holidays. Yeah. I mean, I'm not against dating. Does it have any mechanical boost? Do I get like special stats for anything? You know who I miss? I miss that fucking therapist. Because he just got like, you know, everything was great with him. I want the therapist back. He'd fucking give me orange juice and he'd listen to me and then he'd give me more SP and he was great. Oh, is it raining today, by the way? It's rainy season, but is it actually raining? It looks like it's raining, right? Because you know what that means. To my knowledge, no. And I think someone I was talking to on Twitter said that the devs confirmed that there isn't romance in the game. But someone in chat let me know what's up with that. Because I don't like know off the top of my head. I'd have to Google it to know for sure. I honestly kind of hope it doesn't. I don't think it does, right? Someone confirm. I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. Which I'm fine with. Like, not every game needs romance. I think in this game, I don't have a problem with it. Except for the, you can romance adults. That I do have a problem with. That's fucking weird.
Welcome.
But like, oh, like a high schooler dating another high schooler. Yeah, it's fine. Just not a fan of the dating sims writing. Yeah, and that's fair. Like, again, going back to like the conversation I had before I hit record, like is it bad or do you not you know, like it kind of thing. And how those to me are very different things. Yeah, besides the fact that like I enjoy romantic writing when it's linearly written. Yeah, it is kind of hard to like create. I think romance in games is really hard to pull off in a way that's compelling. There was this awesome talk I went to at GDC where this woman was talking about like romance in games. I forget the name of the talk. I gotta look into it though, because I want to get like, I think they've written some books and stuff that I want to like check out. But they were just talking about like the different forms that romance takes in games and like kind of the reasons that they may be or not be compelling to a player or like representative of like real romance. I think because Metaphor's intent outside of the dungeons is helping and gaining followers, so romance isn't required to rule a kingdom. Yeah, I do think as well, like I think that makes sense where it's like not cohesive. While in this game, dating I think makes more sense because you're like in high school and like a lot of people date when they're in school. That's like a pretty natural part of being in school. Also only one.
Thank you for stopping in.
It's only one Sando. And then what day is fucking the bread day? Does anyone remember what day they sell the bread at my school? I think it's Fridays, right? And today is what, Monday? Yeah. I've been missing out on the school bread. Okay, also let's check my phone. Oh yeah, I had maybe a question on the Mementos stuff because if I go to maybe menu. Yeah, I'm trying to find this guy first. An old man causing trouble. Ask for info at... Okay, at night. Well, it's not night yet, but... Can I do darts in the daytime? Does anyone know? Because if so, I'd love to do darts in the day and then look around for this man at night. I don't think you can... I think darts is a nighttime activity. But then what should I do in the day then? What's a good way to spend my time in the day then for today, do you guys think? Also, where's the place that I can sell my dirty clothes? You can study. Yeah. I'm wasting money on the back and forth, but... Oh yeah, and that's smart because I get the, yes, a stat boost. But I can also study in the, can I only study in the cafe? Sorry, I'm like all over the menus right now. Where is the cafe? Not there. In Shibuya, is it? Oh, no, that's not it. Nah, it's, well, there's another cafe though, not Cafe LeBlanc. Oops.
Welcome.
Well, we just ended up here. Fuck it, where we ride, I don't know. Yeah, I'll come later. Yeah, I came all this way just to walk away. Don't use my time well. You're right, I think it is the diner. Yeah, you're right. Hopefully it's still daytime. I think it's still daytime. Yeah, after school. Okay. I just focus on social links. I'm like all about the life sim stuff. I love the life sim. I'll do some social links, but I do think I've done less social links than most players have at this point in the game. I just feel like the soothingness just like wash over you for a second in this diner. It's all good in the diner. Oh, for tea. Yeah, I heard about this, the tea. The nice tea.
Wow.
fruit inside tea? They're both fine on their own, you'd think. Okay.
Oh,
Is your skin looking healthier and moisturized? Don't tell me that fruit tea's working. The fruit tea. I know for some people they're like, oh my god, like, I guess maybe I haven't seen that much of this opinion. I've seen like one person mention like,
nice.
going back to Persona is going to be rough after like Metaphor. Metaphor is great, really enjoying it. And there are things that I wish I saw reflected in this game from Metaphor. But honestly, like,
Wanna head back?
if it is a drop off, it's like an almost negligible one, which I think is a real testament to what 5 Royal has done. Because on one hand, you know, there could be the classic like, oh man, I wish I was just playing like the newer thing that they did. But I'm like, you know, honestly, this is different enough that I do feel like, let me hit auto. Like in a way, I feel like having played Metaphor has sort of almost reinvigorated me to make progress in Royal, where it's like, okay, I think if I really zone in, I can like get through this. Which I feel like get through this has like a negative implication, but you know, we've been playing for like a long time. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and like reread everything because I didn't read any of this. Okay. Okay, the photos, right? That's what he said. You think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're in the clear. We can't be sure of that yet. You mean he might have changed his heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did. That's not an issue. Despite Kanashiro's change, his organization remains intact. You can only hope they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean, like, run off with it? I guess that is possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out a demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups that lack strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So it all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. All you can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kanashiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. That part will be up to Makoto Sis. Makoto Sis, not Makoto Sis. What the fuck? That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the results become clear.
Yo.
Another box came for you. It was a little jarring being so used to the Persona's terminology going into a fantasy setting with slight variations. Yeah, I can definitely see that, especially if you've been like a Persona lifer. Like, this is the only Persona game I've played. So I'm like, okay, like, let's hot swap some of these things, and then boom, we're back in the game. We know what we're doing. So I'm like sinking further and further into my chair. I'm just kind of like getting comfy. Okay, so it's night. Night. So now we are going to go back to... This guy is here, the old man, right? Harmony Alley. I feel like I looked for him before and I didn't know where he was. And I just didn't find him. Is this the alley? That old man hasn't come here yet. No wonder I'm drinking in peace. I don't like bad-mouthing my customers, but he makes so much trouble. An old man making trouble. Hey, do you think they're talking about that elderly man causing trouble? You gotta be fucking kidding me, Morgana. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hey, this ain't no place for young'un like you. You looking for something around here? The early troublemaker. Oh boy. So even kids like you know about him. That old man's out of control. He takes drinks from strangers, he starts fights, and when he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off people. What's creepy is the more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. Got a name? Oh yeah, the old man's always shouting his name over and over again. Higiono. Or Higiono. Yep, that's the name.
Okay.
Alright, we got a name of our target. But you know, I can't be that hard on... Oh, this is a different person. I can't be that hard on him. He's around my dad's age. I will say, like, there's nothing like someone being your parents' age that's, like, instant connection. When he complains about his joints hurting on a rainy day, I can't help but feel bad for the old man. I wish he didn't hang out around here, but stayed warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know you really think he's a pain in the ass. Well, yeah, I'm not denying that. His joints are on rainy days. Poor guy. I think we got all the info we need. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Mementos and beat his ass. You need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Okay. Can I go there now? Or is that gonna be like no dice because it's late at night already? Don't mind me, I forget where everything is at all times. Yeah, I think that's like a daytime thing. How many days do I have left? 5? That's enough time. Right? Let me know if I'm tripping. That's a daytime activity, right? Mementos. Because, you know, I'm always only like just a stone's throw away from playing darts. Also, though, let's stop at the clothing shop and see if I have any dirty clothes. I know I could look at the menu to see if I have any dirty clothes, but I don't have anything to sell. Womp. I did do the palace already, yeah. I forgot, they have shit they have going on too. I don't really want to do what they have that they're talking about. I gotta be so honest with y'all. I don't want to. They're like, I don't know. They want to see like the world and some bullshit, but you know what? Let's give them a chance. Last time they were like, oh, we want to watch you eat this burger. It's like, I don't want to do all that with y'all.
What are you gonna do today? No.
We hear there are a variety of fantasies available. You know, outside of a palace. How strange. Does this location sound familiar to you? It could be the movie theater over in Shibuya. You mean the movie theater?
Oh.
What do I get from doing this with them, though? I don't even really remember.
Me inmate. Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. We won't underestimate the human imagination again. You may claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told a different story to anyone who could hear. It's no wonder how everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up.
It was only because of that thing jumping out of my face. And you were just as scared, Justine. It certainly was startling. The eyes and nose seemed to stretch out right before me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses. When was it you wore those? 3D glasses. Oh, so some sort of trick to the glasses? But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wandering while we were caught up in the movie, was it? Why is it that humans even create such large, elaborate fabrications in the first place? Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their money just to witness fictional events? I'm gonna go to escape reality. That's not really the answer, but... So they wish to avert their eyes from the world they live in? What an unsettling answer. You get skill cards for personas. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, they're just there. So I'm like, I don't know. If we were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, our master or ourselves would notice. Oh? And how would you do it, Justine? I'd use a spoon and dig a hole through the wall, and I'd conceal it with a poster. Blowing open the cell door seems more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie's previews, correct? They wielded a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Any recaptured escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate on the lam. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements for any escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline, or are you simply enjoying yourself? Shut up. The inmate will settle this for us. Tell us how you escape. Would you blast the doors or open a spoon? I'm not going anywhere. This is not the answer we were looking for at the moment. It doesn't matter either. You can't escape us, no matter how sound you think your plan is. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learned about the power of the human imagination. No wonder such vile palaces plague humanity. You're hereby free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. That said, here's your reward.
Now,
Interesting. Okay. I escort the twins back to the Velvet Room. Okay, whatever. Tomorrow we'll go to Mementos. Now that we know everything. Though also, is it raining again? Because that means more sandwiches.
Is overwhelming.
Good morning. It's quite hot today. By the way, it kind of shows deadlines this weekend, isn't it? I have the auto on, so I think it'll auto. Okay, his change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. I do think of that often, the Shibuya roll call. I can't wait.
Indeed.
I suppose it's not a bad feeling to have your efforts recognized. I bet we'll get more requests on that message board too. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we still have the chance. Yeah, the cat going wild in that bag. Thanks for the follows, y'all. I don't always shout the follows because I don't hear the alert. Only you guys hear the alert, so I usually see them like a lot later than like I see like a sub or something. So is it raining again? No, it's just like dreary out. Okay, let's go to the hideout access way.
everyone's here.
I'm kind of sure it has a change of heart like the others did. I suggest we head to Mementos instead of wasting time here. Further, we can... Do we have any intel that... Like, about people who can assist? I thought...
Listen up.
Very cool, yeah. So can I only go over one target at a time? Oh yes, and then we have the elderly man. Or can I do them all when they're in there? I don't remember in Mementos.
Oh, and sure, let's go.
Okay, great. How did you put the red layout behind the gameplay? Oh, do you mean like, just like this? Sorry, I have to see what side I'm on. Like this stuff? Like just the overlay? Okay. So I use a browser-based website, which is, I think, only accessible to me, question mark. Isaiah, if you're in the chat or whatever, you can answer that more. But my fiance, Isaiah, is a software engineer, and he made this thing that he calls hosted overlay. And then, do you want to come over here? It's nothing bad. Okay, walk in here. And then just like turn, you know, so you could be like in the shot on the mic. What is hosted overlay? Like, what is it? How'd you make it? How, you know, what is it? Someone asked like, how did you like put the red layout? I'm like, oh, it's hosted overlay. This is what hosted overlay is.
Oh yeah, hosted overlay is a web app I made to basically have a layout for streamers that you can just add as a browser source, so that like if you have multiple scenes or something, you can just like kind of make it once, and then like, I don't know, you get a new computer or something happens, anything can happen, you can just go to like a new computer, just add your link again, and then your whole layout kind of follows you as a browser source. Still need to work on it some more. There's some things I want to do,
because it's not like publicly available, right? It's just like to me. I mean, like in a sense someone could maybe go to it, but
yeah,
okay, yeah, like
I don't know if anyone's interested, I guess.
definitely people are interested for sure. Like, but I think and knowing Isaiah, this is not me trying to gatekeep hosted overlay. I think it's a cool product that other people can and should use. But I think Isaiah, the sense I get is he kind of wants to add a couple more things to it before he like sends it out. It's also part of like, without getting too into it, because he hasn't made any, yeah, it's a work in progress. Yeah, but as you guys can see, like it works. But like, you know, are there issues at scale? I don't know, maybe. Are there things that like people would, also there's things that I want even as a user of hosted overlay. Like the number one thing I want is to be able to like save colors and just like tab down to like themes. Like this theme is like the Persona theme. And I also used coolors, Coolors. That's a website someone else made that can make palettes. So I put in the key art of the games I play, and then I use that key art palette to like pick the colors. And then in hosted overlay, they have like sections where it's like main section color, and you can like put the hex in there. I think it's Coolors, like colors with 2 O's. It's possible it's like, yeah, I think it's colors with 2 O's. That's what I use to just like come up with what colors I want to use. And then again, with the power of hosted overlay, I can just type, like punch in the hex code, which is really convenient. And then the other thing, I can't reach because like I can't go through the overlay, but at the very top where it says Persona 5 Royal, like I typed that in hosted overlay. This thing on the side with my handles, I type in my handle on hosted overlay. The sub alerts and stuff are still just like, what do I use? I use stream elements. But yeah, and then it's like, just as a quick, it's like when I go just chatting, like there's just an empty, it's also why there's like an empty square there. I have another scene, but that one's not as applicable. So yeah, it's really nice. I really like it. Like I said, there's things I think will be great to add to it once, you know, he has the time to. The other thing too is there's also like the question of, can I not just like, well now I can just go there, right? Because we see it, I can just go now. Yes. Yay, we did it. I do think that process is like not my favorite process for Mementos, but we did our meeting, we talked about it as a team, and now we are going over to Mementos, where we have our favorite, and by favorite I mean most hated baby, Jose, the robot baby from hell. Also, thank you for the compliment to Isaiah's work. I think hosted overlay is really cool. I think the other thing too, it's like the question of, for all the products that Isaiah can make, it's like, what does it look like in terms of being part of him making a living? Like, does he want to offer it for free and just have it be kind of like, hey, this is a cool thing I made? Does he want to do like a Patreon where, you know, you get like premium access to anything he makes in general? Do we want to do, you know, a one-off, pay once, have forever? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's not really figured out. Again, he's not, the sense I get is that like he's down for like some things to be free in a sense, but then at the same time, it's like, okay, well, what's, I think, especially with, for those who don't know, Isaiah got laid off from his job not too long ago. It's like, okay, what does his freelance life look like? And is there a way for, let's make my party though. I think I can do that from here. I think I can do it from not there, menu. Like, is there a way like hosted overlay and other things can be a part of that? That's the wrong thing. I want to go with, no. Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure it out. How the fuck do I make this team? What the fuck? Okay, y'all might need to tell me because this is like saving, which I'm gonna save also because always save. Yeah. Jose is Jose and Anne is on. Why am I like hallucinating? Here we go. There we go. Here we go. We found it. Okay, so I definitely, obviously it was me. Who else do I want? I mean, I think we're gonna stick with this party because I do like Ryuji having this like bonus skill with Makoto. So I think let's just go with it. I think in stats. Yeah, it was in skill, actually. Stats is, oh, it's also in stats. Okay, interesting. It's in both. Actually, no, I think it's only in stats. You're right. This is just me looking at their skills. No, you're right. It's stats. You were right. But I already had who I wanted, so. Okay, last question. Am I just trying to go deeper down into Mementos, and hence should I then start partway in? Or could they be anywhere? I think they're further down, right? Where slowly more of Mementos opens up. Okay. Cool. Nice. There's a marker. Okay, perfect. Yeah, they're all here. Okay, let me just blow my nose real quick. Here they are. Whew. Bro, LaCroix is so good. I know some people are like, this is just fucking barely flavored water. I think it's delicious. I'm drinking the black raspberry. So good. So go to the end of the prior area to start the beginning of this one. Oh. Oh. Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, I can rock with that. Okay. I wanna rock with you. So for those, the uninitiated, Mementos, besides having kind of these like side quests of like enemies to kill, it's also like a nice way to sort of like get extra combat in between dungeons. I don't want to call it necessarily grinding, but a little bit. And you can also get are they called life seeds, I think? There's like seeds that you can collect in the dungeons in Royal that will give you like a boost. Like you get like extra powerful moves or something? Question mark? Clarification? Will seeds. I mixed up life stream and will seeds and came up with life seeds. So that's what that was. Will seeds. And if you miss them in the dungeons, you can't get them, but you can also like buy them here as well. So there's some different options of things going on. But yeah, and you collect these flowers and you fight these guys mostly. Can you see me? Okay, boom.
Let's go.
The first move is ours.
I will say the time I invested in this game, it feels like it's all culminating in having damage to all foes. Let's just do to one. I think I'll just go again because I don't think anyone else has like.
Just stay there.
Let's get some money.
What's that shadow so damn happy about? Guess we ought to play along.
Oh my god, I don't have my notebook with me. Upbeat. What does he want? What does Upbeat want? I'll have to Google it. Persona 5. I'll grab my notebook after this. Royal. What would you call this? Personality? I don't know. Yeah, okay, Polygon figured it out. I was like, what is this? Okay, so Upbeat. They like funny. I don't know, only pretty people kissy face each other on TV, and my mom and dad are ugly. Oh, hey, did you know that I get really scary when I get mad? Is it okay if I get mad right now? I can get mad when you say things like that. Whoa, that's the same me. Wait, I think I remember something. I'm not really a shadow. I'm a human from the Sea of Souls.
Your power's incredible.
Okay, I thought I wanted, yeah, interrogation answers.
Okay.
I must have hallucinated there because I thought I was trying to get money from him. Why did we end up like having like a whole conversation? Oh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. How do I... L1. I was like, what is analyze? Okay, weak to fire and wind. Oh. I do love me baton pass. I mean, everybody else has SP, so it's kind of like whatever.
It's clearly inferior.
I mean, better than nothing.
Let's go.
I mean, he is pretty cool. I wonder, can I just hit?
Maybe not.
Critical, at least. Give me money. Yay. Shmoney.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
Shmoney, please. Wait for him to turn around. Turn around. Got him. Okay, we got a. Oh, we have an explodey boy. Ice and wind. Is it like strong to anything? Can I just shoot it?
Aggravating for such a weak enemy. Not over yet. Marvelous.
Nice. Nice is nice.
Yeah, victory.
I'm so strong.
That was easy.
After what are we in, like 60 hours or something? It's like we're kind of really getting to know the game now. I only have to ask like 7 questions a stream. It's not bad. We're figuring it out. We're doing pretty good these days. Well, geez.
So gorgeous, Panther.
I guess we'll go with him so we can get HP. I want an SP recovery, but he already has. We need to add SP recovery. I love how unapologetically they stole the cat bus from Totoro. Yeah, definitely. You can see different identities in here for sure. Let's just go with him and like I don't know, maybe like the vibes can be good. Cause what do we know?
Gunfire is our best shot.
Oh, gunfire? Okay, yeah. I should have gotten more freaking, what are they called? The lockpicks or whatever? You can never have too many lockpicks. Let me just... Okay. I feel like, is this the same guy that just respawned again? I feel like I just saw this guy down the hall. Okay, what? Fire, right? Fire. We could just... That's like a lot of... Honestly, are they weak to... How's the gunfire? I mean, I probably should just do this at least for the... Is anybody hurt? Not really. Eh. Ooh. Is Shock even like... I could hit its weak point though with like... And also I have so much SP right now with him. Does anyone have fire though? Interesting. The answer seems to be no. Oh, no, this guy does. Is that his only fire attack? Why is it so much? But you know what? I have enough baton passes that I can gain my SP through baton passes. I would like money. I want money. What am I saving up for? I don't even know. I don't even need it. I just want it.
A spectacular victory.
All right.
It's just like a nice soothing drive. We're just here, you know? Yeah, we're really not for the people in this game at all. We're just like hoarding everything. Ah, already got the stamp. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Area 2. There's no like stamp thing, is there? No, there's not. Turn around. Boom. Okay, we got a fucked up cat. Wind. We got... Perfect. Stamp station. What is this? Echoes of Wisdom. Then we'll go to... SP recovery up. Yeah, just because you can gain SP back. That's pretty lit. You don't gain a lot of SP though, is the thing. Let's see if we can just like, can we just like, you know? Yeah. I thought we might be able to. Same with you. Can I just... Yeah. We're just so strong now. Look at us. Granted, this is like side shit, so it's like... we'll see how the next dungeon goes, because those are very different things. One of these things is not like the other, you know? It's locked. Yeah, me and my 15 lockpicks. Literally minutes ago, I'm like, I don't know if I have enough lockpicks. We might need some more lockpicks. Down, 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 down. This is light work at this point. Look at us. Obviously, I fear the devil is going to appear, which is like that OP enemy with the chains that shows up. Okay, what's the vibe again? And then fire. Then we'll go... I do like that you gain that SP recovery.
Never mind.
Oops. Is anyone like not okay with guns? Okay. Ooh. Does melee take advantage of the technical, or does it need to be like a form of magic? Obviously, like I'm already basically done, but let me know. Metaphor seems really rad from the demo. It's awesome. Like if you like this game, you're gonna like that game. You know, like that's kind of the end for me on it. You know.
That won't work right now.
Oh. So I can get money from him?
Words aren't getting through.
Okay, well let's just kill him because I don't want to deal with this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, technical shock, but it transfers to your character. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I'll be playing a Metaphor with Isaiah on Friday because he only did the demo. But I've been playing in the game like during the press. The press time with it. Now I'm 16 hours in. When I first tweeted, I was actually 14 hours in, so I was like, oops. Inadvertent lie. I'm like 16 hours in. It's really enjoyable. It still feels really fresh. I mean, it's all the same vibes of like the stuff I felt about this game where it's like, oh, there's a lot of hours, but you're not really like feeling the weight of the hours in the same way. Joker almost has his SP back all the way. I don't think they take gunfire at all though, is the thing to keep in mind. Yeah, they're like strong against guns. I'll just hit them. That was really cool. Oh, I can baton pass off of just killing somebody? Or is it because I got a critical? I think it's probably because I got the critical, right? Yeah, but there's no world where she doesn't just like rock his shit at that point. Yeah, so you know, we're talking more about the game on the channel there, but yeah, it's cool. I'm also gonna be talking about it on MinMax tomorrow, which I'm very excited to do because I have not really talked to anybody about the game pretty much at all. Like I know my colleague Haley likes it a lot. I believe Kelsey's enjoying it as well. I think Kyle is enjoying it as well. Kind of vibe. Let me cut my back real quick. Ooh, good crick. Ooh, better crick. But yeah, that's kind of been it. I mean, I did a couple of tweets like talking a little bit about the game, but yeah, it'll be fun to get into a larger conversation on it. I want to take some notes on it as well, but I'm not sure what notes I want to bring to the discussion. There's a point in the demo where I was like, damn, this is an Atlas-ass game. Yeah. And I do think the demo is a good representation of the game as well. Like, having played a good chunk past the demo, I'm like, yeah, I think the demo does a really good job representing what the game is. So if you're in doubt, I think just check out the demo. The demo will answer all your questions, and it carries over. So, what's your vibe? Can I shoot you? Such a good job. I almost have all my SP back, so we'll just go to him simply for the Guinea SP back. I mean, we don't even need to do all that though. But are you weak to melee? I think I can just do it that way, you know? Oh, I forgot about you. Yeah, symbol.
Okay.
That enemy was really weak.
Oh god, the angle was really bad there. It looks like the map of Mementos is pretty forgiving. Like, it's pretty easy to like check out everything in Mementos. The guns really didn't do much. Oh.
It's clearly inferior. Win with wind attack. We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit weak point.
I mean, we could also just... That feels like overkill. I think we can do it differently. As you can see, I'm being very cheap.
It's clearly inferior. Wind with wind attacks.
Nice. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I don't think I need to like do that much. Hit the weak points for massive damage. No facts.
Use fire attacks.
But like, or we could be cheap, you know?
Took one out. All right.
It's time. Don't rush it. Persona!
Don't I have a cheaper fire attack than that? That's so expensive. Because I don't want to hit you because you said I'm gonna get like electrocuted, right?
Persona! Some other
E.
We're the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak
Persona.
point.
Hold on.
Oh, nice, Sedona. I hear it's really beautiful there. Right? If I hit him, I get electrocuted, right? So it's like, what does that carry over past this battle? Let's just attack him and see what the vibe is. Okay, so
Spectacular victory.
I did get electrocuted, but is that like status carryover?
Okay.
We'll find out, I guess.
Okay.
I think I'm okay. Thank you for the comments on the decorations. Yeah, last year, I love Halloween. We were talking about this last stream where we got into our, like, you know, to what degree
Well, you want to head down now?
is the joy of Halloween cutting across racial cultures in the United States, right? We had that conversation. But I love, yay, great no sass once. I love Halloween. It's really fun. I enjoy decorating. And yeah, last year I didn't really get into the Halloween spirit in the same way that I normally do. Like, I don't know. Like, there was a lot going on for us during Halloween last year. And like, I was just kind of like, like whatever. And this year I was tempted to be like, what if we just don't even... And we also just culled down our decorations in general to make them all fit in like one bin that we put in our storage unit near our parking space. It's kind of in the garage, I guess, whatever. So I was like, I don't know. Do I even want to do it? And then I'm like, you know what? Like, let's have some fun. Like, let's have a good time. I might have been more than 6. I've never seen that many fire trucks in one spot. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so went ahead and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get into it. I'm like, a couple things in the studio. We'll wear some fun hats. We'll have some good times. Yeah, so I feel good about that. Putting up an ofrenda this year. Haven't done one of those in a while, so I'm okay. I don't know what's going on across the street. They seem to be leaving. Yeah, you know, like wild shit be happening. Definitely, like, you know, keep an eye out. Keep 911, you know, at the dial if needed. I remember, like, the old apartment I had. At one point, there was a car on the street just fucking on fire, like, just in the, like, not middle of the night, but, like, early morning, like, that kind of 3 a.m., 4 a.m. kind of vibe, like, just burning. It was wild.
Clearly inferior.
What do we have going on here? Let's go with this.
So gorgeous, Panther.
We'll pass the baton here. I wish more people had SP recovery for this.
Persona! Captain Kidd!
An enemy defeated. Go, give me more.
Up to you,
On
man.
to the second person.
Okay, literally have full SP now from that.
Yeah, victory.
Dun, 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 dun. How much time is left on the... Oh, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay, the tutorials can tell me what it is, but what is that? How much time left on the road trip, Ash, if you're still in the chat? No worries if not, if you're just passing through to say hello. A fusion alarm. Successive wins increases the chances, but each alarm decreases them. Several can occur in a day. Okay, I kind of remember this vaguely. Go to the Velvet Room doing a fusion alarm to try to fuse a persona. Okay, what's the easiest way for me to get to the Velvet Room, though? I'm exhausted. Climbed the cathedral rock today and it was beautiful, but you were literally climbing rocks at this point. Yeah, that sounds fun, but exhausting. At one of my apartments, I called 911 after hearing a guy say, "I'm going to fucking kill you." And then a woman yelled, "Call the police," and I did. I don't think the police ever showed up. The police love to be late. They love to be late. How do I get to the what's the fastest way to the Velvet Room? Getting home on Saturday. Nice. I think this back area I haven't been to yet. Or do I just have to go out of the Mementos to do that? Somewhere around here. Straight and then to the left. I mostly fight everybody, but at this point I'm like, look. The wine and crackers at the Cathedral Rock. Jana, what are you planning on streaming? I'm doing a bunch of stuff, actually. I'm going to do it from 1 p.m. PT to 7. First 2 hours, Velvet Room is at the entrance. Okay, nice. First 2 hours, Infinity Nikki. Next 2 hours, Silent Hill. Next 2 hours, Metaphor Fantagio. So, those final 2 hours are going to be played by Isaiah. I'm still going to be here. Like, we're going to do a duo thing. Maybe he'll come in for the other stuff, but I don't know yet. Sorry, my stream is super delayed. No, it's all good. So I guess I go after this, but then like, do I like lose my progress? Like, is it even worth like doing any of this? Like, I'm just gonna shoot everybody. Like, I'm a little tired of this whole thing. She's like using so much SP. Let's just see what happens. This is like not optimal, but I'm just curious. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's all good. Big stream. So yeah, I haven't started Silent Hill at all, or Infinity Nikki at all, so.
Okay.
Though Infinity Nikki's just the beta, but I got streaming access for the beta, and I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in that game, and I thought it could be a fun one to check out together on stream. The Blood and Body, yeah. Absolutely. The Catholicism joke was not lost on this chat. Really? Just a fucking empty room. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I guess the fastest way to get to the Velvet Room, you can fast travel from like the middle parts, right? From the map at a rest stop or the first floor. Okay, now I'm kind of overfighting all these guys.
Shadows, huh? I can't get used to them.
So basically there's no way for me to get to the Velvet Room then, really. I will say the Eucharist, which is like the Catholic body of Christ representation. Well, it's totally not representation. Like it turns into in Christianity, I believe it's a representation. I find those little wafers to be like really like dry and unsatisfying. I mean, obviously they're not meant to be like food. Like that's not the point of eating them, but like, yeah, it never really, they never really connected for me, but I do know some people really like to chomp on those. I've never had them. You can get them like, I mean, they're not the same, but you know, I want to eat all of them. They're like really thin, really papery. It's definitely a vibe, you know, that first communion hits every time. I guess we just say fuck the Velvet Room and just, you know, whatever. We'll find our target and that's good enough for us. If Buddhism and pizza, instant convert. I will say I do love free things. Just generally. I'm not above, I feel like I'm never gonna be above free stuff. So to make it's not a super long story. To make a long story short, I was interested in getting an Awala water bottle, which I have since gotten. I ended up just buying it at Target. Here's the water bottle. It's an Awala. It's awesome. It's great. It's my official water bottle of my life now. I'm going to use it during the day. I'm going to use it when I work out at the gym. The only thing I won't use it for is running, because running with this seems like insane. I run with like a little plastic water bottle that like has like a grippy part for your hand. So before I got this, I was thinking, okay, which one do I want though? Because there's all these different colors, and I want to pick a color I really like, because I'm not going to buy 800 of these. I know some people buy a lot of water bottles because they get the different vibe. And I'm not going to say I'm sure I could fall victim to buying another water bottle of the Awala water bottle. I'm not perfect. Fucking sue me, you know? But I saw this one at Target. I'm like, you know what? This feels like it checks a lot of boxes. Like, it's a nice color. It's fun. It's a little cute. But it's also kind of a neutral in a way because it's such a light blue. Sorry, this chair is like falling apart. These are actually so good. Happy a Day, not sponsored, but should be. All the hype is real. And I knew the hype was real because Isaiah has an Awala water bottle. He has the Gryffindor Harry Potter one. So I've drank out of it before. I've seen it, and I'm like, I've witnessed how cold the water is. And then, so the Stanley I had was, I got it for free from Nintendo, like PR or whatever. Like when we did the GDC Nintendo preview, they gave us a little swag bag, and they had like some stickers, some pins, and they had a fucking Nintendo Stanley. And I was like, oh, cool, Nintendo Stanley. I was like, oh, I've never had a Stanley before. And it's cute. Like, you know, it definitely is fun to be like, ooh, I'm a little Stanley girl. But frankly, as I know Stanley users already know this, they leak a lot from the top. There's no cover for the straw, so I had to buy a little cover for it. It does keep things pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, they're pretty good at that. Ooh, or, yeah, let's just do that. And then we'll pass to, could be anyone. Nintendo Stanley was what I named my sim in Sims 2. Yeah, Nintendo Stanley, hell yeah. Oh, I like that it automatically goes to the other person that is, I wish I could get past to her. She could do some more HP. Oh, why is that so, like, that's so much power, though. Is he weak to anything else? No, not really. But he's, like, not weak to, she's strong to lightning, and they're both strong to lightning. Okay. Let's just do the fire. Let's not be cheap. I can gain SP back through all these fucking baton passes anyway. I think I had a sim in Sims 4 that I named Chad Nickelodeon or something nice. I'm looking at, and there are pet Awala bowls. I saw that too. Also, I'm losing the plot of it. So anyway, so I got this Awala, right? The Awala, I've also, before the Awala, the sticker water bottle y'all have seen me drink out of. That one is Simple Modern, which is like a Target brand. Also very good, but it has like a flippy spout or like straw. It's like those thick straws that you like stick out that you can fold down, like the black ones. So it had one of those. Fine. Not really problems with it. It was pretty, but it would like leak out the top a little bit sometimes. Pretty good though. Overall pretty good. But it was also really big. It's like really chonky. Is that what it's called? It's like those spouty ones. I've seen so many products for water bottles. It's kind of silly. Yeah, I have a water bottle backpack that I put my chonky water bottle to like hold stuff. That's because like in the gym, it's like I have my phone and I can slide it into the thing. So I'm not above the water bottle accessories. Though some stuff gets really wild. Like there's like the trays you can get for the Stanley. We can put fruit and stuff around it. It's like I'm just getting a bowl at that point. Like I'm just pulling out a bowl and filling that up with, like I don't need it as one thing. Because again, also the structural integrity of the Stanley is not very good. The only good thing about the design of the Stanley is that like because it's thin and then gets thick at the other part, you can put it in like a cup holder. Like in the car, because the chonky 32-ounce Simple Modern one I had, you couldn't do that. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah, I don't know what you like, yes, it would be a camel top, I guess, which I guess is in reference to like how the Camelback water bottles are. I don't know. But it's, yeah, it's like a little, not a spout, but it's like that black straw, those like black straws, but you like fold them down. They're like pretty thin or pretty short. So all of that led me to like, you know what? Actually, Isaiah nailed it with the Owala. Like he ate with that. He also got gifted like a bootleg Stanley from one of his family members. So he drinks out of that sometimes, but like mostly he has the Owala. And I was like, yeah, this is where I'm going to commit my life to. It's got this nice little handle. So if you take it on like a walk or something, you can like hold it by the handle. Cool. I'm also like a dumb water bottle accessory I'm interested in is the like when you can get like a side pouch to hold your water bottle and like hold other things. I probably will get something like that at some point. So anyway, why do I tell this story? It is coming back to a point that I brought up earlier, which is I'm not above free stuff. So I wasn't able to go to this because I was in Chicago on vacation with Isaiah, which again, we refer to as an adventure because it's like a more go around all day, get tired, touristy thing. But for shorthand, I just say vacation because it's like people know what vacation is and they don't necessarily know what I mean when I say adventure. Let's read this dialogue and then I'll finish my thought on free stuff. That old man must be, oh no, let's stop him before he causes any more trouble for the others. We're not gonna make it back to the Velvet Room. You know what? Like fucking, what's his name? What's the name of the guy? Igor? Is his name Igor? Igor can fucking kick rocks and flip-flops, okay? Like I'm not gonna make it back in time, so fuck it. Yeah, we're good health and stuff. Good SP. Let's just go fight him.
What the hell? Come on.
That's the first thing I'm out, but it seems like this is the guy making trouble. I can tell you're annoyed even with your mask on. That shows how interested you are in me, right? Right? Certainly disturbed. Let's end this. What do we even know about this man? Yeah, end of the stream. And that's my thoughts on free stuff. Exactly. So, love free stuff. When I was looking for like, oh my god, he's cute. No, why do I have to beat him up? He's so little. What kind of trouble should I cause? He's probably like crazy strong though. Like, fucking watch out. Igor does have the tunes. So I signed up for the Owala mailing list, like email mailing list, because I was like, I don't know what colors I want. Let me like see if they have any cool like color drops that I want to get. But I ended up just buying it at Target because I saw this one at Target and I'm like, this is good enough. It's better than a lot of the other ones I saw, so I'm gonna pick this. Because I was on that list, they were emailing me like other stuff too, and they emailed me that they had a one-day only pop-up in LA for a new product, and they had like a silhouette of like a coffee thing, and they're like, oh, you know, new product, and also like we're gonna give out a free coffee and a free donut. And I was like, cool. I couldn't go because I was in Chicago. I told my brother about it, but then he forgot to go, so no one got the free thermos because they just unleashed or unveiled a line of thermoses. But it was funny because I was on TikTok, and then they were like, someone on TikTok was like, oh my god, can you believe this many people are in line for a free coffee and a $20 thermos? That's crazy. And it was the line for the fucking Owala event. And bitch, it was literally so long. It was like multiple blocks long. And I was sitting there thinking, oh, this is going to be a quick, like, walk up and grab your free thing and then leave kind of event. And I'm like, damn, I don't know if I would have stayed for all that because that's just a long time to stay. But the random guy on TikTok who's like, why would anyone do this? I'm like, what do you mean? Free coffee, free donut, and a free thermos from a company that's good at making fucking things that hold liquids? Yeah. And also, what else am I doing? It's Saturday. I'm not working. I barely work when it's work time. I mean, it's not true because you guys know I work a lot, but I'm, you know, being cheeky. Like, sorry, this is Los Angeles. Like, we're just, you know, like, I'm going to get my free thing. Yeah, I love a free thing. So yeah, I'm not above that. I'll wait in line a bunch for a free thing if I'm interested in it. Oh my god, we're kicking his ass. Does he hit really hard though? Not gonna lie, he kinda ate us up with this move.
We should go directly for its weakness. I'll use my persona.
I don't have fire. Do I have a little item though that I could throw that's like fiery, like a fireball? No, I don't have a fireball. Okay.
Out of our way.
I guess to clarify then, they don't need to be in my party to do the showtime then, right? Has Metaphor spoiled Persona 5 Royal for you? Surprisingly, no. It definitely... There are things from Metaphor that I wish were in Persona. And honestly, there's a couple things from Persona that I kind of wish were in Metaphor. I was talking to Isaiah about this. He's like, do you think I'd like... And he's asked me before, do you think I'll like Persona 5 Royal? Start something small. Whenever I do something stupid, my family would worry about me. My son usually treats me like I'm worthless, but he would care for me in those times. It felt so good. I started seeking that kind of affection from everywhere. I ended up causing so much trouble.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry I caused so much trouble. How am I supposed to live like this? Apologize. It's too late for that. The important thing is to start making up for it. I'm certain that your family wishes as well. And from now on, instead of taking it out on others, you should communicate your needs directly to your family. Tell them that you're lonely before it's too late.
Let me make it up to you.
He seemed like kind of nice. I kind of feel bad that we beat the shit out of him because I feel like he, you know, it wasn't that deep. It wasn't really that deep. These are definitely like the low level crimes. It's like, oh, like the dungeons are like, this person is, you know, a mobster wreaking havoc on society. And then Mementos is like, this guy will borrow money. He'll say he's Venmoing his friends back, and then he doesn't ever Venmo them the money. And he's been doing it to like several different people in the friend group. Like, it's like who's in Mementos. Yeah, I think the number one thing from Persona that I wish was in Metaphor, which it might be. I haven't gotten that far. I'm only 16 hours in. Oh, I only did one dungeon. Is I think I would like them to find a middle ground between dungeons having personality and dungeons being a little bit annoying. Like, I do think that the first dungeon in Metaphor, without like spoiling too much stuff, it's really just like this castle-y area that you're running around. Sometimes the door is locked and you get a key. That's kind of it. You go up a bunch of stairs at one point. You just walk up them. There's a cutscene where you're walking up them. Whatever. In Persona, even though some of their dungeons are a little annoying, like I don't like the weird stealth in Persona 5's dungeons, and some of the puzzles can be low-key a little annoying, but at least there's like a cohesion in theme that ties into like the mechanics, that ties into the narrative. Like I think they're very like thematically relevant and cool and kind of interesting, while my concern, if you want to call it that, is like in Metaphor, am I going to feel like I'm just running around like the same kind of like different castle, whatever? My guess is that they're going to have like enough visual differences to keep it interesting, but I don't know that they're going to hit the highs that Persona 5 Royal does in terms of like, oh, this is like, there's this guy and he's greedy and it's a bank vault. That's my issue with Persona 4. Yeah. Didn't play 4 or 3, so can't speak to those. But yeah, I would say that Metaphor did not ruin Persona 5. But I could see some people, if they have never played Persona 5 and they like go to Metaphor and then they play Persona 5, being like, not annoyed, that's a little dramatic, but I could see like, I think some of those features will definitely be missed, and like some of the vibes. They're also just different vibes of game. If I had to pick off the top of my head, I do think that, if I'm being honest, I think Metaphor does seem like it's going to be better than 5 Royal is. But I think a lot of that kind of stuff is going to be based on what is your taste also. Because like Persona 5, oh yay. Persona 5 is so like high school slice of life, like, you know, obviously there's some problems with like the fact that they're high schoolers and that they're like sexually weird about the fact that they're high schoolers. But that aside, like they're very different, like tonally. Like this is such a cutesy kind of like, oh my god, these are just like kind of idiot kids standing up against adults. Like it's just totally very different than like Metaphor, which is like fantasy, like power struggle, like exploring all these different themes and stuff, and like they're just super different. And like I think whether you like one or the other more is more so like a taste than a quality thing. I think when it comes to quality, you're really looking more at mechanics and maybe how like the characters are written and things like that. Detroit Become Elda, it is not nearly as dense seeming as Detroit Become Human. But that is a little funny that you said that. That is a good joke. I have not picked up Jason's new book. I'm actually like hella behind on reading Jason's books. I know his books are good, but I just haven't really gotten to them myself very much. But he's there on his world tour for his book, which like shout out to Jason for like hustling, you know? He's made like a lot of podcast appearances talking about it.
Just look at it. Try calming its nerves.
But I'm honestly so backlogged on video game related books. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna guess these. I don't want to have to think about this. Never mind. I don't want you. I want the money. I read his 3 books and they're so good in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be like, obviously, oh, do I wish to release the pixie? Yes. I never wanted it. I never wanted the pixie. Yeah, but I am so backlogged on video game related books. I think I have his last book. I'm gonna pick it up. Might try to get signed for his appearance in LA. Oh, nice. That's fun. Yeah, I didn't realize he was appearing in LA. That's cool. Shout out to Jason. Jason. Yeah, I have one of his other books. Not the first one. Not Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, the other one. I have that book that I haven't read. I have a couple boss fight books I haven't read. I have a couple journals that I've written in that I haven't read. I have press reset, yes. I have journals I haven't written in that I haven't read. I have a couple like art books that I maybe could go through more. I have so many. And I don't even have that many books, to be honest. Like, also, I got some books for free from Limited Run Games at some point. And I haven't read those either. I bought freaking some like encyclopedic type books that I haven't read. So yeah, whenever I decide to, we got a lot of books. I got a couple comics as well that I haven't read, that I have and I haven't read. Life is just like investing money in your hobbies, but not actually like doing anything with the investment. That's just like a good amount. A good amount of what's going on.
Let's continue. Nice work, team.
Okay. Easy win. They were nothing.
Behind on boss fight books too. Yup. I didn't want to fight him, but I just ended up being in the corner with him. Yeah, I heard about them coming out with that. I think it's really cool. Definitely, if there was like a book for a game that like I really loved, I probably would also be like, fuck it, let me get that. I mean, that was me with like, I got the art book, I think as a gift for Last of Us. That one I did actually read through at least a little bit. It's obviously more like concept art than like text. But I think there's a little bit of text there.
So gorgeous, Panther.
Okay, let's see. Who could use some HP back? Where can we go? We might heal on too because 10. We'll just do it just to do it.
That was incredible.
Okay.
That's all.
I want to. Let's see. What are we gonna do? I want to do something. What the fuck do I want to do? Oh, I wanted to heal. Just heal on slightly. And then let's get to the next like little section before we do our break. All we do is fight, 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 no matter what. Yeah, remedy-related books. There's actually a novelization of Alan Wake and Quantum Break. That sounds like it'd be fun.
It's clearly inferior. Gunfire is our best shot. Let's mop 'em up.
Okay, so let's go do. Wait, wind. That's what I thought. For some reason, wind is just like way at the bottom. I just want money. Oh, sweet. Cool. Yay.
Yeah, victory.
All right.
Okay. Let's break on through to the other side. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty thorough look at the floor. Damn. Okay, let's pause here. I'm gonna take my break of 5 to 10 minutes plus or minus. Maybe grab another coffee for the day, second coffee of the day. And then when I come back, so the music isn't playing. When I come back, we will continue going through Mementos, and then we'll see how much time is left for other life sim stuff. See how many days we'll kind of get through. Yeah, my legally mandated mid-stream break. So I'll be taking that now. See y'all guys in 10 minutes plus or minus. Hang tight. Yo, thanks for the thanks for the hydrations. Boop. Also, maybe I should go back to using, I have like a powder, like a setting powder, like a loose setting powder, and maybe that's gonna be better for de-shining. Because with the lights, I get so shiny. But yeah, we are back. We are still playing Persona 5 Royal. If you're just tuning in, I took my little break, used the restroom, grabbed another coffee, and we are in Mementos, waiting for shit to go down. We did the dungeon. We sent the calling card. We're gonna see what Kaneshiro. It always takes me a second. I spent so long talking about Kamoshida that like the whole Kaneshiro thing like always throws me through a loop. And a question I have for y'all, if you were inclined to answer, you don't need to answer, but if you're inclined to answer, is how much would you be willing to spend on 1 dozen cupcakes? Highly decorated, like think of, let's pretend they taste amazing, that kind of thing. If they're the best cupcakes of your life kind of thing, how much are you willing to spend? I asked this question because I was looking into bakeries because I was trying to find like, oh, where did I get my cake from on my last birthday? Back to solo gameplay. 50 max, $60 for, okay, honestly, like I'm a little, this is not a trap, but I'm a little surprised that like y'all came out the gate with the 50s and 60s, because here's the thing, like $4, okay, because I was like really surprised when I was looking at this bakery. It's a bougie bakery. It's where I got my birthday cake last year. The cake was very good. Obviously it's cake, so it's gonna be sweet, but I felt like it was a little more on the sweet side than what I wanted. The decoration was superb. Loved it. And I would genuinely eat at that bakery again, even though I wasn't like, it wasn't my favorite cake I've ever had. Well, actually, shit, was it? It was a good cake. Anyway, I was trying to find that bakery. In the pursuit of that bakery, which I eventually refound the name of it. But in that pursuit, I was looking at like a different bakery. I think I was looking at Magnolia Bakery. And I guess I don't need to consult, really. Yeah, I'm just going to continue exploring, but save. Okay, so in that, they had these gorgeous Halloween cupcakes. A dozen for like $53 or $54. And I was like, fuck, that's a lot of fucking money. But then when I did do the division, I was like, it's only like $3 or $4 a cupcake. And I definitely would pay that for like an individual cupcake. So maybe it's not crazy. So I was curious what y'all's ceiling was. Because like my initial thing, yeah, just artisanal cupcakes. I'm like, yeah, like I had to check myself. I was like, oh, $4. I'm like, I guess that's actually like not that bad. And honestly, I went from like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. And then I was like, am I ordering these cupcakes? So I was curious where everyone else landed. Okay. So there you go. Now I have a sense of it. Man, $50 though. I think what I would do before I do that is go to that bakery and just get like an individual cupcake and see what the vibes are there. Because also, here's the thing. A dozen cupcakes when I only live with Isaiah, that's too many cupcakes for us. Have you ordered a full bake recently? No. A full bake. Oh, like a baker's dozen? Or like what? Grocery store cupcakes, $10 a dozen. It's a cake. Yes, a cake is expensive. Like, but here's the thing. A cake, and I forget how much my cake cost. If Isaiah's in the chat, I don't have a problem with you saying how much my birthday cake cost last year. I think it was like, I feel like it was at least $50, maybe a little bit more. But I feel like a cake is bigger. Like a cake to me, like in my mind, cake is meal and cupcake is snack. Even though neither is meal, both are just dessert. But does anyone else feel like $50 on a cake that's easier to process than $50 on 12 cupcakes? Am I crazy for that? It's okay if I am. I'm willing to just confront that. Wow, another target so fast. But I guess I did have to go down quite a bit for that first target. Yeah, I don't know what it is because it's probably, I think it was $40. Okay, that's not as much as I thought it was. And this was from like, okay, it's not the same bakery as the one that's selling the cupcakes, but it was from a similar level bakery. Now my birthday cake this year I think is gonna be more expensive. I feel like they quoted you at something insane last year, but I was looking online and their cakes were like $60, not like 100, but I don't know. It's allegedly a very good cake, and it's they have a red velvet cheesecake. And I like cheesecake a lot. It's one of my favorite cakes. But for my birthday, I don't like to do a cheesecake because I'm like, it's not really a birthday cake. So it's kind of, I kind of want like a birthday vibe. So red velvet cheesecake, I was like, holy shit, that might be a lethally delicious combination. Because I love red velvet's a little strong, but it's, when I think of favorite cakes, like red velvet's in that rotation. Local bakery I like does good but very standard cupcakes, and they charge $65 for a 12-inch cake. Yeah, honestly, for a cake, there's not really a ceiling for me for a cake. Now, I might not like regularly spend $100 on a fucking cake, because how often am I getting cake? Cakes like birthday, that's kind of it. I'm basically just getting cakes for birthdays. Isaiah did introduce me to the idea of a Just Because cake, which I did enjoy when we got our Just Because cake, which was really fun. If you want to stop bullying, we got to take him down. Let's go. So this is like the bully ringleader that we're going after now. Besides, there was the old man rolling out. This is like the bully. Who bullies the bullier? Like, this is this man. Yeah, like, I guess in my mind, like, a cake, there's not really a ceiling for cake. Even though, like, I might not pay, like, I'm not gonna pay $500 for a cake. Like, that's just straight up. But, like, if someone charged $500 for a cake, it'd be like, okay, I guess you're fucking using gold foil or something. I don't know. They'll sell a full sheet cake for $130, but that'll serve 70 people. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, where it's like, I feel like with cake, maybe because in my mind too, like cake, it could be like extra tiered. You can do like super sick decorations. With a cupcake, it's such a limited canvas that like even if you're going ham, you can only go so ham. Well, I feel like a cake, there's no limits with how crazy your cake can fucking be. But I don't know, if there's any cupcakeologists in the chat who want to like, or like friends of cupcake makers, or like, this is actually a lot more involved than you think. It's like a small cake 8 times over. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I guess I did have this feeling of like cake up here, cupcake down here. The point is I really want these cupcakes, not gonna lie. I might just pop over to that bakery and just see like, what's the vibe for the cupcake? Because again, 12 cupcakes for just me and Isaiah, that's like, even if I invite my brother over, it's like, what are we doing here? How many cupcakes do we have to eat before this is like not a good investment?
What was that?
The weak can't survive in this world. They prey on the strong. Actually, what did he say? The weak can't survive in this world. Become prey. Who can't survive? Become prey of the strong. Nothing's wrong with that. You gotta be kidding. You're not strong. You're just a coward who won't get his hands dirty. Haha, and you're a stupid dog that's all bark no bite. Change my mind. Dogs are stronger than cats or mice. You're just trash. Now die. Ta-da-doon. It's like really funny to me that they like turn into these creatures. But I guess this makes like lore sense, right? I've seen them. I don't know if I'm a fan, Oakley. I don't know if I'm a fan of them. But like I have watched them. Like I used to watch a lot of Cake Boss, which isn't a competitive show, but it is a creation driven show. I've seen them though. I'm not against them. I just don't really seek them out in a big way. Why is he? He's moving and grooving. Okay, well that didn't do shit to him. So cool that Generations was funded. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's one of the journals that I'm going to write for. It is it's the first issue, so it's like their, what do they call it? There's a word for that. It's not Siren Song. It's like their opening, whatever. I forget. There's a word for it. Can't wait to do the hardware cover version eventually with your work. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil what I have for it. But I did already like do my pitches and got them approved by like the team. And now we're about at that point where I think I need to start writing. I'm not writing the forward. I'll tell you right now, I'm not doing the forward. At least that's not what I have been assigned to do. I guess if they wanted me to, like I would consider that, but yeah, it should be fun. It's like always cool having stuff in print. I've gotten the option to do that a couple times in my career. And it's always a treat. Let me try. I try in these instances to use something that other people don't have. Sleep is always good too. Maybe I'll just go with
right.
It's pretty strong too, so maybe we can just. You blocked my sleep?
Your opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Whoop 'em, Persona.
Okay, I don't think it's weak to wind, but wind did do a bit.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Okay, so I think it might be impervious to this. I guess I'll just guard for now. The fact that it's gathering magic power, actually, can we all just guard? I feel like you're about to like pop off with some wild shit, so I guess that was a waste. I don't always like count the turns very well in this game, admittedly.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona.
Do we know what's going on with the physical damage? We don't, but let's have On do that.
No holds barred.
This doesn't do heavy damage, but it does some damage, so. Decent.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona.
Have we used electricity yet? We haven't, so.
Do anything reckless.
Not bad.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. My persona.
I feel like because she doesn't heal the same way, I think Joker, we'd more likely have him do like those kinds of physical attacks that require HP. There we go. He's cured. I'm not a loser. I'm strong, aren't I? Isn't the doggy dog word? Don't eat me. Why don't you just admit you lost? You're acting kind of pathetic right now. Yes, I know I am. So I'm just looking at something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, all right. Now it's time for you to get eaten. The strong eat the weak or something, right? Let me put my phone on my streamy mode. Streamy mode. That way I'm not tempted by slacks or anything. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Kidding. You don't gotta say sorry. I have to go apologize to those who really need to apologize to. Yeah, like I think Persona 5 like really speaks to the sensibilities of like a ragtag group of kids out to do good. Yay! It's like despite having like an unfortunate age gap sexual undertone. That's just, it is what it is. Despite that aspect, it's like kind of a wholesome game, which is another reason that aspect does not go well with the game. Like besides the fact that it's just kind of like weird. There's like, it's a very, not literally, but it almost has like sitcom energy, after school special energy a bit, where it's like, and I think they do a good job like being wholesome without being cheesy, but it's like a feel good. They're kind of going for like feel good vibes in a lot of ways with Persona 5. Ooh, let's see. Do we want to heal anybody? We only have one more person to have to like interact with. I think we might as well. And I can get my SP back through the whatever pass. Yeah, let's heal everybody. F it. Why not? Why not?
Now's our chance to strike. Electricity is its weak point. Yes, that should be no problem for you.
I don't have electricity. Hmm. Maybe we should just go with like our electricity. Yeah, she used the HP recovery at least. She was gonna hit now. We'll just have her do this, even though it's like it has nothing to do with like his weakness, but.
Don't forget this feeling.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, let's.
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
Question is, where's Jose? Okay, let's go around a bit more. Just kind of exploring the different corridors. And then we'll start going through like the different doors. Can't think Taco has a great article about how metaphor is persona without the regression, queerphobia, etc. Highly recommend. Yeah, that was yesterday that came out. I thought that was coming out on Friday. But yeah, definitely something to check out.
Victory.
Okay. No match for me.
Let's go here. Let's go here. Yeah, I just want to read more in general. I really need to put reading more into my rotation.
The platform. We can descend from here.
Okay, we won't go there yet. What's something, if people are interested in sharing, what's something that is currently working for you, like working well for you in your life? I think for me, the thing that's currently working for me is just being really,
I need a drink. Something real fizzy.
what's a good word for it? Oh yeah, these are the other doors I didn't check. Just being really like on it with waking up. I've started to be like, okay, waking up is like not optional anymore. Where I feel like before I'm like, you know, you hit snooze a bit, whatever. But now I'm less obsessed with like waking up early currently, even though I do need to wake up early for like one of my shows. Like when I record Remap, that's early in the morning. It's like at 7:30 a.m. So because I need to be up for early for that, and because I do want to go back to going to the gym, like getting up early is just beneficial for me. But sleep is like more important than anything, so excuse me, I've just been really committed to being like, okay, well, based on when I go to bed, I'm gonna set my alarm for like 8 hours after that, so that way I at least get 8 hours of sleep. And then no matter what, like when it goes off, I'm just gonna get up. And I've started to work on making this like, I call it morning autopilot, like a morning autopilot playlist where I put on this music. Almost like how like in the Barbie movie where it's like, when I wake up in my own pink world. It's like I'm just doing that for myself, and I'm like, fuck it, just get moving. I'm gonna, because something that I didn't fully register with me is I'd wake up and sometimes you feel like a little sleepy when you wake up. But if you just keep going with your day, unless you didn't get sleep, you're not gonna feel sleepy after a little while. So I'm like, fuck it, just go. And I just kind of zombie my way into my day, and that's been working. My feline alarm clock prevents me from sleeping in. Oh yeah, is your cat a big stepper? Where it's like they put all their weight through that one little paw. That song unlocked a memory. Yeah, the Barbie movie. Who could forget? What a fun time that was when we all watched the Barbie movie. Is he bad to... Oh yeah, guns don't do anything. I guess we'll just like whoop whoop. You know, I don't know. What's he weak to again? I literally just read it. Ice. Ice baby. Oh no, that's like doesn't do anything. I mean, honestly, we're getting a lot done with just this. I know he has ice somewhere. You have ice. Yeah.
You're mine.
This is overkill because he's already almost dead, but we're so strong.
Let's continue. Yeah, victory.
She jumps back and forth on my head until I get up. Is that like based on like, do you feed her in the morning? Because my cat,
That was easy.
sometimes I'll leave the door cracked for her to like come in. Right now I don't have it because yeah, I'm still a little sore in my arm. I got my flu shot and my COVID shot, which y'all get your shots if you haven't gotten them yet. New COVID vaccine dropped like a month ago or something. It took me a while to get it because I was traveling and doing other things. But so sometimes we close the door, but other times we have this like thing, little plastic thing I bought on Amazon.
Found a chest.
Now she has food just since I'm even awake because she is. Oh yeah, my cat's not like that. She's not really a wake you up cat unless food is involved. Like back when I used to feed her, like an hour before she'll start like screaming and stuff. Now she like kind of knows like, okay, the machine feeds me. You're not really involved. I kind of just, she still will scream like in the evening
Things fishy here. Let's
when
be
her
careful.
when her dinner is like almost out. She'll be like waiting and kind of like meow 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 meow, you know. She'll be meowing. She kind of does that in the morning too. She's actually kind of chatty in the morning if I'm being honest. But she's not really a wake you up cat. But we'll like leave the door open because we bought this little like those latches where you can like have the door ajar, but that way it doesn't close. Because I worry about her getting locked in a room if she's like in a room where the door is like ajar. So yeah, so sometimes she'll sleep with us and that's nice. But I don't know if it's her like she wants attention or what. But like I have a theory that she's checking to make sure I'm still alive sometimes when she sleeps in our bed. Cause she'll like come up to my face and like, you know, and like be sniffing and stuff. And I'm like, I think she's seeing if I'm dead. Like, which like, I don't know, shout to the cat for being on it, I guess. But yeah. And when she comes in at night, like she's so heavy. Oh, she's also a huge cat. Like my cat's 15 pounds. She a big girl. Oh shit, right here. All right. Say less. Let's go in. Okay, so now this is the person stealing cats, right? Is this the cat thief? Let's change her heart for here the cats. Yeah, she's okay. Why are you stealing these cats? I gotta know.
Hey,
She's like, I fucking love cats. I don't know. You know where the cats go? No, without me, Snowball and all the other kitties won't be safe and happy. Okay. Hey, what are you talking about? Snowball, come here, kitty. You gotta come too. Don't mind me just like sinking all the way. And then she's like a cat lady. This is actually like low-key funny as fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to like have my feet up on this table. I'll be the one who protects Snowball. I won't let anyone stand in my way. Okay. I definitely know stuff about this enemy type, but you know what? Go ahead. Let's try to pick a persona that like has stuff that my other characters don't have. Does anyone else have? It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Nice. If I'm gone, there won't be anyone protecting the snowballs. Joker, it seems there's something going on. Maybe we should try talking to them. Okay, here's what we know about her. She's calling the cats she catnapped snowballs. The catnapped cats are stressed out. And lastly, the pet owners are giving up. By choosing the correct answer, you would change the target's heart. Ooh.
What do you want?
I am calm. I need to stay calm for the snowballs. What does she mean by snowballs? It's so weird. Are all cats snowballs? Snowballs are snowballs. Are there a lot of snowballs? That's right. They're all snowballs. I have to protect them. As long as I protect them, the snowballs will be happy. You don't seem happy. I don't give a damn about my happiness. All that matters is keeping the snowballs safe. Crap, we couldn't calm her down. Okay, well, damn, my bad. Like,
The enemy is strong. Let's aim for twin weakness.
okay, weak to wind. Hope we have wind. Let me just shoot her. Do you have a favorite group of kids battling evil story in fiction? Oh, probably Stranger Things, I guess. Favorite's a little strong for Stranger Things, but I do really like Stranger Things. I feel like society kind of is starting to turn on Stranger Things. They're like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's just like a basic answer, but it's fucking good. Like, Stranger Things is good for sure. That being said, I am ready for Stranger Things to end. Like, I'm excited for it to just be done. Like, let's wrap this up and be done. Again, probably not my favorite, but it's the first one that comes to mind, at least. Anyone else can shout out theirs, and maybe it'll jog my memory a bit. Okay. Aren't all Stranger Things? They're so old, bro. Yes, they're very grown up. Like, fucking, what's her face? The actress who plays 11 literally got married like a week ago or something. And now, granted, she got married young, but still, like, she's like in her early 20s at this point. Yeah, they're definitely getting up there. Well, that's but if I keep an eye out for snowballs. If I don't keep an eye out, they'll die. They'll die too. Is the real snowball already gone? Oh, I think we've got this. She's coming for us to talk to her now. Go for it, Joker. Snowball is gone. You're right. So she lost her cat, and then she's just stealing other cats to fill the void of her cat being dead. I found this white kitten and took it home, but it wandered outside when I wasn't looking, and then I saw it get run over by a car. No, Snowball. The car just kept driving even after I ran over the kitten. Since then, when I see a kitten in every cat, I always think I had to protect it this time. It's probably a lot of suffering, huh? No, the people who really suffer are the owners of and their cats. It's all right. You realize your mistake. Just go and do. Wait. Just don't do something like this again. I was like, what? I have a lot of cat food on my place, so please come over sometime. I'm not a cat, but that sounds nice. Thank you. I want to know. I probably should have went back to the entrance to do this, but I want to know where Jose is. Because now that we did all those, I just want to know where Jose is. Come on, Jose. They'll say when, and then would you guys say I can just go up and down the floors until I find Jose, right? Or something like that? Right? Or am I like mixing that up? I forgot you guys said I can find Jose like pretty easily. Is that how you do it? Let me know. That's what I'm gonna do and just see what happens. There he is. Look at him. There he fucking goes with his fucking Tonka truck. Tonka truck, I mean. He's a baby. But apparently also like a robot or something. I don't know what's going on with Jose. I don't understand what's up with this kid. Ooh, I forgot what these are.
Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you.
Not great.
I'll use my persona. How's this?
Even though it's not weak to this, but
Let's go, Captain!
yay.
We all did great, huh? Nice
There we go. There we go again.
They were too weak to bother with. Oh, mister.
Okay, what's up, baby?
Hey, mister.
Okay. He built me something. Learning about warped cognitions also teach me more about humans. Okay. I don't have enough stamps. Let's go to items. So I just need like one more of these, right? But then I need like a bunch more of the flowers. Yeah, okay, so I need a lot more flowers. Okay. Well, now we know. So yeah, I'll just keep going down and then try to... Whatever, let's just fight this guy, because...
He's a dangerous gunfire is our best shot. Let's mop him up.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Exploded.
Okay, and then let's... He can have his SP go up.
Sure. Pass the baton and follow up. Took one out. All right.
Wait, why did they not explode, though?
Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you. Knock down Queen. Grab them on the rope.
He seems like he could be cool. Let's just get his money.
Words aren't getting through.
Okay, let's just fight him. Let's just fight him. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on Mementos because that really intense enemy with the chains appears.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
I kind of want to avoid fighting him because I've been fighting a lot of people. Maybe I can do it when he, like, yep, goes there. Yeah, we'll just keep going down, I guess. Getting different flowers and such. Okay. This is up.
I'm getting tired.
The Downs by Jose. I had to just, like, he was right there. It's quite a bit to get 400 of these, but...
We are the better fighters. Her skills are ineffective. State's less skills will work here. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet. Let's demand.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Pass the baton and follow up.
Persona! Ravage them!
Joker took one out.
All right.
Okay.
Pass it on to the second person.
Double and give it to the next person.
Enemy defeated. Go, give me more. Queen on the attack.
Okay.
Use my persona.
You didn't have anything for this?
Persona.
Ooh, no cost, though.
We are the better fighters. Use fire attack to use my persona. How's this?
Nice. Nice, nice. I have a light interest in that, like, I know it's, I know it's another Persona game. I know people are really fond of it. Yeah, I think I'd get to it at some point. But at this point, oh my god, so many RPGs.
Be careful.
I'm not going to be running to add any more RPGs to my list for quite some time. And we need to get back to Kingdom Hearts as well. Somewhat soon. Contextually soon. I think down this way. Okay, 154. It's not terrible. It's not great either for getting enough of these things. You know, it's gonna be dope. Yeah, it should be a fun one. Oh shit. Oh my god. I have no idea anymore. Actually, I have some idea, Spike. I gotta be honest with you. The short answer is no. The longer answer is if I can beat Metaphor Refantagio and Like a Dragon before min-max is 210s, then I will go back to Persona. Not, oh my god, Persona. Final Fantasy. Because here's the issue. And it is like, this is a me decision. I don't want to put this on Isaiah because this is a group thing. He's like, so what we were doing, it's a big ask. Yeah, it's probably not gonna work out that way. Oh my god, it's so fucking dark, guys. What do I do? What do I do? Can't see shit over here. Why is it so fucking dark? So me and Isaiah were both playing Rebirth. We talked about it quite a bit on my podcast with him called The Gangcast, aka the Games and Not Games podcast. Oh, strong against gun. Just kidding. So we were both playing Final Fantasy VII Once Upon a Time, and it's like cool, all good, you know? Oops. Yeah, let's just hit him, I guess. Who has ice? Bitch, nobody has ice. This might have been a mistake. Let's just hit him again, and then hopefully, like, oh my god. Okay, he has ice, though. Once upon a time, we were enjoying it to varying degrees. I think I maybe liked it a bit more than Isaiah. So I think I'm just more into the gameplay, like the combat. Like, I'm more impressed by it. But Isaiah was having an alright time. He was playing. And then I was like, like, it kind of just kept going down for me, where I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, the combat's good. We could get more story, but like, whatever. The overworld stuff is, the open world stuff is basic, but I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm still like doing it. I'm still having a good time. I don't know what it is. I'm just, you know. And then like more and more stuff started to wear. And then eventually, and we both kind of ended up in that same position. So, and we were around close to the same part of the game. Like, I think I'm in like chapter 9 or something, and Isaiah's like in chapter 7 or 8. And I was like, you know, I'm like, man, I'm not really enjoying it. It's kind of a slog for me at this point, and I've been mainlining for a while. He's like, me neither. What if we combine forces and beat this game? We'll go down to one save file, and we just pass the controller back and forth, and we play together. And I was like, cool, yeah, let's do that. But he wanted to do it on his file because he's like, well, I kind of want the trophies. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. But he's behind me, you know, like in the game, like not that far behind, but he's a little behind. And he's like, okay, well, and I've been playing Metaphor Refantagio, and he's like, cool. He's ended up playing the demo, I think after this point. So at one point he ends up playing the demo, but he's like, okay, cool. Like, I'll just play the demo. So I'm like, oh, the demo's available for everyone. You can play that. And he's like, okay, cool. But before that, he was playing, he's like, you know what? I'll just play Rebirth while you play Metaphor Refantagio. And he was playing it, and he's like, man, I don't like this game. This isn't a good time. I'm not having a good time. I kind of just want, I wish I was playing Metaphor Refantagio. And I was like, well, this is the demo. And he's like, cool. And then he started, like, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about Final Fantasy. He's like, oh, man. I'm enjoying this so much more. And I'm like, right? Bro, I think we kind of hate this game. Like, it's over. It's so over. For, I guess let's just do this. We can knock it all out. We're kind of burning through SP here with that, but that's fine. And then I'm like, you know what? Like, what are we even doing here? What are we doing, right? Like, and obviously, again, I have a different kind of situation than everybody else because, like, I do, like, content and criticism and podcasts, so I think for a normal person, like, mileage is, not mileage will vary, but, like, there's even less of an incentive to finish a game that you're not enjoying. Not that there's a big incentive for me, but it can be valuable, because here's the thing. As much as we might want to, like... Actually, can I just go down to a place that has fucking light? Or is everything gonna be in the dark? Let's just find out. We already got the stamp too. So as much as I think people can be a little like head ass with you, like, you didn't even finish it, so what can you say? I will say that you do develop a fuller opinion of a game if you've beaten it. Like, that's just inherently true. Sometimes it doesn't change your opinion on the game. Oftentimes it actually doesn't change your opinion of the game. But like, you know, you can kind of like see more. And also sometimes it can like have an impact. Like I remember playing Dying Light 2, and I know a lot of people didn't like Dying Light 2, so like not the best example to give you guys, but see, if I wanted to just play games I love though, Oakley, I would not be doing this job. And not that this job forces me to play a lot of games I don't like, but what I'm personally like seeking out in my career is definitely like, you know, I want like a comprehensive view and understanding of video games, and to seek things out and to try things and to be able to like do all this other stuff that like a regular player isn't doing. So I think people have to play the games they love. I think I need to play what I need to cover, you know? So Dying Light 2, what was my Dying Light 2 take during the 210s? Oh my God, I don't remember. You have to remind me. So like Dying Light 2, I like that game. I'm like, at first when I started the game, I'm like, this is kind of basic as fuck. Then I kept playing, I'm like, this kind of is still basic, but it kind of eats. And then at the end, I'm like, this is one of the worst endings ever. Like this game ending is so bad. To me, I didn't really enjoy the ending. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like I was, everything about it, narratively, what the fuck is this? Mechanically, when the fucking PS2 boss battle is this game? So as much as I think people often use that as just like almost like a gotcha, like just to dismiss everything you said, I do think that you gain things from like finishing stuff. And I know if which I'm willing to risk it because I really am not enjoying the game anymore. So I'm like, you know what is there to see? I put a lot of hours into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I put like literally at least 30, maybe like 40. Okay. Let's just do, I know you have to beat this quickly, so. But don't I already have one of these? I don't know. Let's just try some stuff.
Oh, you want more?
A couple people got nuclear. Let me grab this real quick first. So I'm willing to risk not finishing it because I really am not enjoying it. So it's like, hey, this isn't the worst. And there's other games that I need to play that I likely will enjoy more that I'd rather spend that time focusing on. Oh, I think I only get it if I fucking recruit it though. Oh well, do I just get a lot of money or something for killing this thing? Yeah, I get a money bonus. Okay.
Okay.
They were too weak to
But yeah, like I know for the 210s, like because if I don't finish it, I know that's gonna like be a point against me. And it's not about like winning because it's like we're just making a list together. Like the reason we even like people always ask me why even rank stuff. Like it's just fun. It kind of gives a different context to like discuss games. It's entertaining to like have an element of debate. Like there's many reasons we do it. Some other game. No, okay, all good. Yeah, I don't know. Without knowing more about what the take was, it's hard for me to give much of an answer. But yeah, like I won't be able to like I will always have, if I don't finish it, which I might not, like I won't be able to argue against like, oh, it all pays off in the end. Like I can tell you it doesn't because I didn't finish it. Which I'm willing to roll those dice, but I think that's like the benefit of me finishing it. And also it's complicated because I liked Remake. All right, I thought the combat hit. I didn't like the story at all. Rebirth, I think the combat hits even harder. Hate the story even more. Am I gonna play the third game? I honestly don't know that I am. Because this one ranked so low for me by the end. But also I'm not done with it. So it's like we'll see. I would love to have finished it, but the act of actually playing it is thoroughly unenjoyable for me at this point. And that's kind of, that's like where I'm at. And then Isaiah's down to finish it with me as we had kind of planned to. But, you know, I know he's not enjoying it. So it's kind of just like, you know, I think number one focus, let's definitely finish Metaphor because we both like that game. And yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's the year of RPGs and they're really time intensive. Even the ones that are really good, it's like, hey, the hours are the hours. Yeah, it's challenging to get through everything. philosophy of diversity in games you play is so admirable, and I appreciate the wide view of games and landscape. Thank you for that. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad people can enjoy it. But yeah, like, you know, this career isn't about playing what you love. It's about taking what you love and making it a job. Which sounds awful to some people, and it is definitely, you know, it's a task for sure, but you know, I do have flexibility. It's not like I need to, if I'm not interested in it, and that's why, like, if I'm not interested in a game, I don't play it. But yeah, so the short answer is I'm guessing no, I'm not gonna finish it. The long answer is there's a little bit of a chance. We'll see. By default 2, yeah. I forget what I said about it, but I did like it a lot. Oh, because I would beat it. Yeah, I didn't beat that game because yeah, I was never gonna beat that. But we knew that when I said that. You know what I mean? Like, I think we all kind of knew. It's hard to finish games because so much other stuff comes up, and you really, I feel like it is, especially if you're trying to taste test a lot of things. You end up, the problem with taste testing is you get full, and then you're like, I can't finish eating what I was gonna eat because I literally got full on appetizers and free samples. With in-game characters and Bravely Default 1. Okay. I guess we did Bravely Default 1. I didn't play that one. But yeah, I really did enjoy Bravely Default 2. It was really fun. One of the first, like, not first, because I've played fucking RPGs before, but I don't have the biggest RPG background. It's more of an emerging genre for me. Whoop! Boom, got him. Got the drop on him. But it's like a pretty familiar, because so many games, I think, you know, have integrated RPG elements into them.
We can descend from here.
It's not too hard to like pick up on like RPGs as like a genre.
What a simple way of thinking.
Let's zoop around here.
People like you muscle.
Fucking asshole. Okay, let's just go down then. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all these flowers, y'all. Yeah, I am a Pokemon girly, but like, and look, Pokemon's a valid RPG. Like, I don't want to discount Pokemon. But having played Pokemon since I was like a kid, it's kind of formulated differently than an RPG. And I think that's also like, that's not to be dismissive of what it is as an RPG, but in it being so like simplified, you lose a lot of what like is core to the RPG genre, I feel like. But you also gain, I think, more mass appeal because it is like just, it's kind of going for just a different thing. But like Pokemon does not play like Persona. Like the close, I mean, there's elements there, like for sure, with like this things like types and like elements and things like that, you know, which can be said of a lot of games, but you know, some things do transfer over. Like when I first started Persona 5 Royal, those who have been here from the jump might remember someone saying this is like, oh, it's horny Pokemon, or it's like Pokemon with like fucked up monsters and stuff, and like that ranged true a little bit, but not like. It's not like, oh, if you've played, like, this is not a Pokemon like, you know? Like, there are games that are like Pokemon. This is not on that list. It wouldn't be on my list, at least. But yeah, other than Pokemon, honestly, other RPGs I've played, like, especially to completion, because I've dabbled in a little bit of Fallout. I like dabbled in a couple other things. I think not first, because I think there were games before this, but like a Dragon, when I played that for the channel a year ago at this point, was one of my first, or one of my earlier, like, this is a meaty RPG. Starfield I also played, you know, on the American RPG side. But that was like the first American RPG I've done to completion in a long time. Baldur's Gate I still haven't finished, so it's like, it's tough to get all that through. I'm 40 hours into P5R. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, and I pre-ordered Metaphor. Okay, you're not gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you now that I don't think you're gonna make it. Especially like, are you close? Like, are you like very many dungeons in? Because I'm only like 3 dungeons in on this game, and I'm like 60 hours in. But I play really slowly. Like, as you can see, I'm fucking staring at this menu, just talking to y'all, which that's no shade. I like to do that, but it makes the game slower. Let's go with this because SP recovery up too. I think. Yeah, no, homie, you're not gonna make it. Ain't no way. I think even if you didn't do anything else for those days, I don't think you'd make it. Right, Chad? Am I tripping, or is that true? I think that's true. This is the Bing Fault one. Like, I'm pretty sure that's true, but let me know if, like, I don't know, if you go really sicko mode. I don't even think if you, like, physiologically, like, since you need to sleep, like, I don't think you'd be able to do it. It is up to you. I think if you want to be in on the now, you could move over to Metaphor for sure and just have fun there. If you do really want to finish it, then I think just, you know, finish this one and then go on to Metaphor. But I do think you probably won't get to Metaphor for at least another month. I don't know how often you're playing Persona 5 Royal though. I'm only playing once a week, so obviously it's going very slowly. I do have plans to do, so we have ice and then fire. Let's do ice to him. And then can we go back to on? Is that an option? Oh no, I want to go back to on. Let's go to her and have her do like the nuclear thing, even though it's like, because I don't think anyone's strong to nuclear attacks. He's probably gonna hit us though before we can like get, yeah. No. Not terrible though. Not terrible. Is there only one fire? I just hate that it goes to like all enemies because it's like 10 SP for this fire attack. Yeah, let's just attack him. I don't care. Took me 100 plus hours to finish. I took a huge break from P5R, so I think it's Metaphor at this point. Okay, yeah, I would just follow that break then. Especially if you get locked out of the Royal content. I streamed right before this stream too with the remap, so let me take a little voice break. I will say, like, it's not a big worry because I do think the gameplay really transfers over between Metaphor and Persona 5 pretty easily, but it might be a little weird, like, stopping and then coming back, like, with such a big gap potentially, but, like, you know, I think that's okay. Like, if you want to, you know, and you already pre-ordered it, like, follow where your heart leads. This stream is why I'm, like, in a non-shade way, because I like Persona 5 Royal. If I didn't, I would not have chosen to continue with it. Like, I chose to continue with it. This was, like, a year ago. Ash was like, try out my favorite game, or one of my favorite games ever. And I was like, cool. And I was like, you know what? I like it. Let's fuck it. Let's finally play this infamously long game. And, whoop. Nice. I think this is like a safe spot from the other guy. And honestly, like, it kind of worked out. Like, I learned a lot about RPGs. I learned a lot about Persona. I was really prepared for Metaphor Fantagio. I played through mouthwashing in one sitting, just to feel the high of finishing something. How'd you like it? My colleague Mike over at the Indie Council loves that game, and I'm very excited to play it. He said narratively it fucking rips. He said there were a couple little points where mechanically it was confusing, but mostly it was a smooth ride. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think I also really need to get to freaking 1,000 times resist. So many that's like probably, and that's the thing above, like, and this is not to just keep dragging Rebirth, but there's so much time left for me in Rebirth. I need to hit up 1,000 times resist. I need to finish some of these other things that I am, 1, more interested in, 2, more likely to enjoy, and 3, I can get done. Like, if we need to throw the ending of Rebirth under the bus, and also too, like, at the end of the day, like, when it comes to the 210s, I feel like I still have a lot that I can say about the game. It would be a little bit of a bummer to not get to speak to it in its entirety. But at the end of the day, we know it's going to make the list because we know, like, that's like Ben's probably game of the year. And again, it's not about like stopping or getting stuff on the list. Like, to me, the 210s is more, you're there to voice your opinion, but also smoosh it into the collective of the group. Because the point is for the list to be reflective of us as a collective. So it's not like, oh, I want to knock it off, but I feel like it's good to fucking shit. This guy is fucking here. Fucking run, bitch. Run, 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 run. The chains are here. I stood here too long. Okay, so now that kind of resets the chain guy, right? Or is he going to be following me everywhere now? I just want to get my 400 flowers so I can get my other thing.
All right.
We can at least save here, so that's something. 1,000 times this is my goatee. Yeah, I played the first like chapter. I actually got to do a sponsored like let's play for that. Chains keep us together. But so disclosure on that. But I haven't finished playing through it outside of like that one chapter. But I genuinely did really like what I played. I wonder if my gameplay's still up there. It's just one of those things where, like, again, so much coming through, but literally, like, Jacob Geller. I want to say Kelsey. I don't know if I'm blanking and that maybe I'm misattributing. I think it was Kelsey that was really into 1,000 Times Resist as well. My colleague Jenny over on the Indie Council loves 1,000 Times Resist. And I'm, like, such a story girl, and I did really like, okay, so I don't want to spoil the game because it's all about, like, the story. But it has a bit of timey-wimey stuff in it. And I love timey-wimey stuff especially when it's done well. Like, I love it when it's even fucking done bad, you know? But I'm like, oh my God, it's done well. I fucking love that kind of stuff. And it has that. It's just very cool. And it's not that long either. Someone in chat remind me what the hell in a beat on that is. I feel like it's 5 or 6 hours or something. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's like 8. Let me know. 8? Okay, so it is a little longer than I thought. But it's divided via episodes too, I think, right? Not episodes, chapters, sorry, is what I meant. So I feel like that's good too. Like I love good breaks in a game, like stopping points. Speaking of that too, freaking Life is Strange is coming out soon. We are flooded with experiences, and I'm honestly sick over it because I'm not gonna get to them all. I'm definitely still and forever fine-tuning the push and pull of trying to taste test stuff, but also trying to commit to beating certain things.
We could always have a sweet date together.
Boy, stop.
Platform. We can go further down from here, yes?
Yeah, let's... Oh, there's a chest there, though. Main plus size is 12.5, actually. Okay, so it is actually a bit denser than I thought. Okay, well, I mean, still not insane. Not insane times, but not a quick one. Versus mouth washing like 2 hours. Okay, so what is it? Ice? Oh, also weak to this. Great. Great.
No time to waste.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
They were nothing. Oh!
One of my 8 million lockpicks. Yeah, I'm like close to developing a better schedule for myself in terms of making progress on the things I want to do. Spoilers for the
Really aggressive.
podcast at some point, but me and Isaiah did a game jam together. It was my first game jam ever, and to me, my first time working on a game. I mean, I have like done consulting, and like that's definitely like a valid form of working on a game, but it's just like a little different. I'm not trying to disparage consulting. I consult. But I guess like my first time being involved directly in like the conception of the ideas for the game, you know, because it's like, you know, with consulting, it's like I'm really just writing a review and doing some other work, which actually, fun fact, we are going to be talking about what consulting is on Bonus Pod this Monday at 2 p.m. PT on MinMax's Twitch channel, and then it gets in the podcast feed if you're like on our Patreon and stuff. So if you're interested in that, it's going to be me, Haley, and Jacob Geller talking about it. So we'll go in on that during that. But I mentioned this to say that I had blocked out a bunch of time for us to work on the game, like just 3 different days. Because I had such a busy week last week, like y'all have no idea. Because I was basically like, I just want to kill this guy because he's just too threatening. I just can't have him walking around. I was like really trying to push into some extra time for like Zelda, but there's another thing I was playing that we talked about on the podcast. What else did we talk about on the podcast besides Zelda? Maybe it was just Zelda, but then I also was trying to get some time into Metaphor Fantasia before the embargo lifted. There was another game though I was playing as well last week where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta try to like finish this or work on this. Well, I don't remember it now, but at the time it felt like I had a lot going on. Womp. Nice. And so yeah, so I could only like block out like a little bit of time. So I had these big time chunks that were like, okay, game jam, okay, right, like fucking gaming, and I'd like game for like these big chunks of time, and then work on the game jam for big chunks of time. And it was really tiring, and it was kind of crazy. But I think I can reconfigure a form of that to just work on like doing more writing and doing more gaming. Like I did experiment briefly with like these are my work times, and like some days I write and some days I game, and just kind of splitting that up. But that never like fully got off the ground in the way I wanted it to. It's not like it was bad or anything, but it was just like, okay, let's trick this door. I guess let's fight him so we can get the chest. So without spoiling the episode, what about the episode about it? What surprised you about the experience? How much? This sounds dumb because it's like common sense, but one, how hard it was. Just, I mean, I wasn't surprised because I know how hard development is conceptually, but just like I think really trying to scope down, and we didn't scope down far enough, and we had to like we just kind of submitted it without like an ending. It was like very jank. Because we just like it was just too much for the amount of time that we had. So it was interesting because we scoped down once and then we scoped down again, and it still wasn't scoped down enough. Everything took too much time. But then the other thing was just like I did the writing parts. Like I was lead on writing and he was lead on like development and other stuff like coding, like implementation. And just how much like lore goes into like even a simple story where it's like, okay, well then you have to think of like these aspects of your character and who they are and like what's the demographic and all this other stuff. And it's just interesting how like a lot of the story in a game you don't actually see. And I guess that's something I never really fully thought about until I had to sit down and actually write something. I've done a few game jams. Oh, nice. Let me know if there's any place that we can look at them. You know, tweet it at me or something if you use Twitter. I mean, you can post it in here too, because, well, actually, I don't know if we might have like bans on links, but yeah, I'd be interested to check it out to see. Because also, I think looking at smaller games is a good way to like try to start to conceptualize like what is possible in a jam. Yeah, thanks. So that was surprising. Yeah, it was quite a bit, but it was actually really fun. I'm like, ooh, this is actually dangerous how much fun this was. So, oh, sweet. Okay, let me just write that down. Oh, let's see if I'm logged into my itch page as well. But yeah, it was fun. I will definitely do some other ones at some point and hopefully get a cleaner submission than what we submitted. But the grind of trying to hit a deadline was very informative, where I'm like, you know what? I need to fucking get on my shit. And I know that like y'all are gonna say, oh, you're too hard on yourself. You do so much work, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I would say both of us are partially right. I do a lot of work. I do work really hard. I am a little too hard on myself, but also sometimes I feel like I'd be lacking a little bit. Like things are just a little sloppy. I feel like I just need to hone in my organization. And that's half the battle. It's nothing amazing, but there's so much learning packed into every little project. Yeah, I mean, shout out to you for like putting the work out there too, because that's a big challenge for it. And like something that I'm proud of from, you know, spoilers for the episode of things I'm going to say for the jam is just like my fiance Isaiah especially struggles with like putting out shit that isn't like good enough. Like, you know, like he has a pretty high standard for things and he makes great products and great things. But it's like, sometimes you don't need great, you just need it to be, actually a lot of times you don't need great, you just need it to be done. And I think like getting into that habit is going to be really good for like, I think him working just more towards completion of things. I found that besides scoping, the hardest part is like leadership management, that kind of thing, especially when working with strangers. Oh yeah, like it was nice to, you know, working with just Isaiah on it was like totally different world than working with a team. Yeah, we'll see what we end up doing, you know, over time, but it's fun. He's more interested in development and more of a developer than I am. You know, by choice. It's not just trying to disparage what I can do. It's just like I'm, you know, I love what I do. I love game criticism, and But yeah, I mean, I definitely for a while have been like, oh, I'm interested in making a game. And it's like, okay, like maybe I mean, I knew I could, but it's kind of like, okay, yeah, like I definitely can if I want to. For me though, it definitely is more of a hobby thing than a career thing. You know, life is long, things can develop and change, but I see it remaining a hobby thing for me. But you know, kind of like, you know, with Itch and Steam, it's like, yeah, like I could put stuff out and sell it or post it on my Patreon and have it be like its own thing there. Are they gonna respawn the flowers? I think they do, right? But that's like the level of my intrigue. I'm not looking to like I'm not currently looking to be in the field in a larger way than some fun pet projects. As a writer and narrative designer, it's so hard not to sell my skills short. It's one of those things that I think everyone does. Yeah, so like, oh my gosh, why is he running? I'm a runner, I'm a track star. He was scampering. But also like genuinely, you know, I think I'm pretty good at being honest about what's with the fire here. I want to kill you because you can explode. Perfect, because I have nuclear moves. Yeah, like I write obviously a lot for my job, and I love writing, and I think I'm pretty good at writing, specifically criticism and other types of essays. But yeah, we'll go to him, I guess. I mean, there's no other place to go, really. Oh shit! Oh shit! Let's go. Let's the little thing go. But I don't do as much like fiction, and like video games are inherently pretty much exclusively fiction. I mean, you can make a video game based on real life events, I suppose, but it's rare for it to be like completely like, you know, going for real in that sense. So yeah, I don't have a lot of experience writing fiction, so that's the thing that. But I've been wanting to get more into like flexing that creative muscle because I have an emerging interest in tabletop games and tabletop RPGs. And being able to be creative and like tell stories and like talk is useful in a lot of tabletop games and a lot of like that kind of fun and content. Oh my god. Literally fucking put the gas on there. Motherfucker. Okay. They are so strong. Well, are the other ones at least like a little weak to fire? No. Never mind then. Ooh, medium to one foe though. Let's do that. Have him go. So, out of curiosity, Ethers, for your games, are you working like with different people every time? Do you have like some friends or colleagues that you like regularly work with for like certain aspects of the projects? You know, any additional insights are appreciated, and just out of my curiosity. I know you mentioned like working with the team and the challenges that can be there. Yeah. Damn, he got back up. It's getting spicy. Is anyone weak to gun? Can I shoot people? Can I shoot them? You can't shoot him. Ooh, fire gun. Oh no, it's just firing the gun. It's not like a fire and imbued gun. That's disappointing. Is On not gonna get to go? What's going on here? Never guard. I probably didn't need to do medium. I probably could have done the regular one. That's amazing, Elixirs. Different people every time, unfortunately. Although the last jam was in a trans game dev Discord, so it was cool working with like-minded folks. Nice. Okay. Yeah, different definitely seems kind of tough.
Let's keep going.
What is that? No, it's just Jose. I was like, what is that? I have 273 stars, y'all. It's not looking great. for getting fucking 400 of these. I don't want to go too far into the stream because I don't want to get too tired. But I do kind of want to just at least finish the Mementos thing. Where's the next? Well, we're going up now instead of down, right? Basically, I'm just re-going back up. Which where's up though? Oh, it's probably the other way. Down this one, the only path I haven't been down. See, once I've been down here a while, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over like fighting now. Boom. Shouts to Oleg for helping me pay some bills in 2020. Nice. Thanks. It was much better than writing for the Russian solo dev making RPG. And he would slightly wipe away diversity from the quest I was writing. Damn. Yeah. I think a lot of people... And it's interesting, like, especially in the jam space, like, my brother was talking about this where he's like, oh, we're in LA, so, like, we can probably, like, do a bunch of meetups with different devs and, like, stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, especially here, you probably have, like, I mean, this sounds kind of negative to say, but, like, there are probably people that, like, do, you know, full-time work in development, but, you know, are looking to feel, like, the creative freedom that they might not get from their day job, even if the day job is still inherently, like, making games. I guess we might as well fight this thing because it's like money, you know? Get some good money. That's a great job considering write stories you believe in. I might have already read that if I did. Oops. We're going to see what we can do with this time we have. I do think they yell persona. In Metaphor Fantagio, I don't think they yell like archetype or like Metaphor Fantagio, and I think they should. Yell the name of the game when you're attacking, you know? How else do I know where I am? No one's shouting Metaphor. Okay. Yeah, they yelled it. Also, again, I'm not that far into the game, so I don't want to like make too many big general comments on Metaphor Fantagio until I'm further in. And honestly, until I'm friggin' done at this point, because it's like there's so much game in these kinds of games. But some of the first previews of this of Metaphor, I think, were at Summer Game Fest. Now, I did not get to preview it at the time, but somebody was like, you know, I know the name sounds stupid, but it makes more sense once you play it. It has not made sense to me yet. I have not been, I mean, I guess like the humans being monsters, like that's the metaphor. I don't know, like what is, I don't understand. Oh, oops. Okay, let's go back up. It says head for the depths, but I'm gonna keep going up. We do have a rest area. Bear to Kind of Funny says it gets metatextual, so that's cool. Okay, I mean, is that gonna be where they're like, this is a metaphor?
Let's do it.
On refantagioing, because we're re-upping the fantasy. I don't know. At this point, though, I mean, I think no matter what they do, it's still like kind of a dumb name. But yeah, I was just expecting them to be like, these are your refantagios. Like, I don't know. We need something. Okay, at this point, we're at 305. We're doing good progress. We're gonna keep going until we get the 400 that we need for the freaking thing. What's up, Ronnie H? How's it going? It is a crowded area right there. How can you see me here? I didn't think they could run in here. I thought I was safe in the zone. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This fake lion thing is giving me a lot of problems. He's very strong. And then who else is here? Have him go. Oh, still just fire? Nice. Maybe they're the Metal Gear Rising Revenge fans. That's why it's the title. Does anyone use HP recovery besides Panther? Yeah, she could use it. And I think she can just like get it done with the attack. Yep.
Don't forget this feeling. You're so awesome.
Oh, new skill.
Now I'm even more charming.
Even though like I never fight with you. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me.
Okay.
That was an easy battle.
Not too much left. Gotta go, but thanks for chatting. Yeah, thanks for sharing your experiences and hanging out. See you here next time. Have a good rest of your day. I love this game and the music so much. I'm excited to be done with the game so that I can like listen to the soundtrack in my life. But I tried putting it on the other day because I do like the music in this game. But I'm like, it kind of just feels like we're streaming the game again. So it's like, it's a little too fresh for me. I want a little bit, I just want enough time to pass where I can listen to those rainy day tunes and not feel like, okay, we're about to make some capital C content, you know?
The most important. Keep your eyes peeled during the day.
I've been doing that. But now people are saying I look like even more of an...
Okay, let's just go up from this. I didn't explore that full area, but like, we're really just trying to get the flowers, so it doesn't really matter. There's Jose, there's the baby. It would be so sweet if I got enough right now because I'm in the area that Jose's in, but that's like probably not gonna happen. Ooh, it could happen though. I wanna try to go past him. Ooh. Does that get tricky playing something for fun versus something for work? It doesn't get tricky because it's pretty clear. And honestly, almost everything I play is for work at this point.
Excellent.
Oh, we came up here. But, I do have... What the fuck? It's gone?
I don't dislike Japanese clothing, but why a kitsune mask?
If you want something goofier, there's always a Hyotoko match.
I should have fought that thing before I got the thing. I thought it would still be there when I opened the chest. Yeah, like pretty much anything that is like time relevant is work. So like stuff that came out this year usually work. Technically, like even something like this. Well, this is obviously work in the sense that I'm streaming it. But even something like if I played, which I plan to do this at some point, like replay the Metal Gear games and finally play the latest ones that I'd never played. I never played 4 or 5. Technically, that could be considered work in the sense that it's like my edification in games. But what I like to do, not always because there's not always something speaking to me outside of like my work games, it's nice to have like a game. And that's why like I don't stream every game I play because like, or like I'll have games sometimes where I'm like playing it and everyone's like, oh my God, like you should stream this. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm not going to. This is still kind of work because it's like to keep up with the year. But when I played like Dead Space, like the Dead Space remake, that would have been such a fun stream. And like the content was so hilarious. I was playing, so many fun things were happening. But I'm like, I just kind of want this to be like my thing. But I would still tweet that out. So the last non-work game I played, ooh, this is one actually I need to add. Yeah, you always, I think, need some stuff that's just for you. But my last non-work game, which again, you could technically say, well, you talked about it on Indie Council, so it's still work, which, yeah, that's fair. I'm not going to fight you too much on that, but in my mind, it's not really a work game because it's not time relevant. And it wasn't like, I didn't play it thinking, I am doing this so I can talk about it. And obviously, like, my reasons for playing a game are more than just talking about it, right? Like, obviously, I like games. That's why I do this job. I could be a critic in film or TV or something else. You know, but Lottle Not, which I wrote an article about Lottle Not. So again, you could totally argue that's a work game, but like for me, I ended up doing work with it, but I played it because I really liked it and it was really fun and really cute. So yeah, let me log that now. Completed. And then we'll put it into games I beat this year, which I have to update that too. So yeah, so it's not really too tricky. I mean, if I want to be a big purist, I'd be, you know, oh, this is a game I'm playing in secret and like no one's gonna know because it's just for me. But I don't really feel that, I don't personally feel that precious about that aspect. Like I have no problem playing a game for fun and then talking about it on a podcast if like I want to share it. Like I don't feel the need to like make that be a separate thing. Okay, let's just go to what's his face. Really either of them. Nice. Nice. Fucking light work. Yeah, so it's not really too messy. And honestly, even if I like, if all of my work games, like let's pretend I was caught up on all the games. I beat every game that came out this year that I wanted to. And now I'm just chilling. I would still want to like push into hours because I just enjoy the thrill of, you know, playing more games and beating more games and getting to know games and trying out games. Like, I love games. And if you're, you know, that's not to say that like you need to be doing that to like show your love for the games or something, but like, yeah. And the only thing this stream is holding me back from is replacing it with yet another game that I can play. Like, you know, it's just games all the way down, really.
So now, give me more stimulation.
It's nice to hear you're excited, but you're leaning too far forward.
Let's go up. So yeah, we did not make it to Jose in time, but he'll reappear somewhere. Yeah, and then it's kind of nice. I think one thing that makes it like pretty clean cut is I've considered adding which I would love to stream more. I would love to stream like fucking every day if I could, but it's just too much time. But I have thought about doing like a homework stream almost, because sometimes I am like playing a game where it's like, okay, I'm trying to like get some time in before the podcast, and like a stream for that could be fun, but then I'm like, but then it's like set time, so it's like maybe not, it might be too rigid, that kind of thing. But yeah, or you know, I used to do like an indie day that I did, like a charity indie day where I was raising money for like different Black Lives Matters related organizations and playing games on itch.io. And I miss doing that because like part of why I stream, besides the fact that I like it and it makes me a little bit of money because I can get like a couple bucks from the ads, a couple bucks from the subs, and to me it's like the best of everything because like I get to talk to y'all, so I'm like making content that's like beneficial to people that enjoy games or want to learn more about games or want to see what games are good. I can like play games, which gives me something to talk about or write about. I can like also have set gaming time. Like if I didn't have this stream, I would not be playing Persona 5 Royal right now. I'd be playing probably like Metaphor Fantagio and like other games. So to me, the streams are almost like me going to the gym, but for gaming, which sounds really weird, but it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna beat this game because I'm streaming it, you know, and it might take me a while, and it, you know, is longer than maybe I want to spend for a game that I'm like rushing to beat. Yeah, bro, even stream, exactly. But it's like, okay, cool, like every week we're gonna be, mostly every week, sometimes, you know, I'll have to be off because I'm out of town or I get sick or something, but it's like, boom, we're making consistent progress towards that. And I love using that, you know, that's why the real theme, I mean, this again was given to me by Ash because they like the game that much and like won the raising the most money for the American Heart Association thing that I had going on last year. But the, hold on. Don't see me. Don't look at me. Please don't look at me. But before that, the theme of this Tuesday stream was like a game that you guys want to see me play that feels outside of my wheelhouse. And, you know, Like a Dragon was that game. You know, Demon Souls was that game. Persona 5 is that game, even though that's kind of just a happy accident. Outer Wilds was that game. Like,
To the supermarket with me sometime? They have a great sample kiosk.
What kind of invitation is that? Clueless pretty boy.
so mean. Ah! Hug the wall, hug the wall. Ooh, sorry. I'm like moving. This is like inverted. Okay, let's go there and then to the right. Now we have enough that we can just look for Jose because there'll be at least like one flower pack wherever Jose is. See, there's a flower pack right there. So, okay, now we're on the hunt for Jose. You really do make an impact. Thank you for the care you play in the world. People knows for sure. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Y'all are the ones showing out and, you know, donating. I just provide the entertainment. Yeah, exactly. They kind of all, I try to get all my stuff to like work together to like get more bang for my buck in terms of time invested. Like, you know, and then like podcasting, it's like cool. Besides the fact that I like it, it's like cool because it sort of, you know, gets me thinking about games differently, talking to people about what they think of games. That can kind of like, you know, enhance your perspective or your ability to like do criticism on both a complimentary and a critical level. So even something like, you know, I really am enjoying Echoes of Wisdom, but like hearing Serial describe the game as a monster catcher, like that was very enlightening. And also hearing Jacob critique the game's UI, which like is a critique I had before, but I feel like the way he kind of worded it sort of was a little bit more illuminating than you know, it was on my own. Similar, even just like on the comments on we were talking about Echoes of Wisdom on the Gangcast, and somebody had said like, oh, I'm just like not feeling this as much as I thought I would. Like the world just feels kind of soulless to me. It's not like Minish Cap. Maybe did they name Minish Cap or did they name a different game? I was thinking of Minish Cap when they brought it up. But it's like, oh yeah, like I never really thought about that aspect. Like it's not necessarily soulless to me, but now that it's like now that you mention it, I'm like, yeah, like it kind of is. There is something a little bit maybe sterile about the game. Or hey, maybe there isn't. Maybe that's like another, but maybe that's something I can look out for, you know, when I'm playing. And those are all things that are like gleamed through conversations. So yeah. Now we just need Jose. We have our 400 flowers. We just need Jose. Remind me again, does it matter which one you're going up and down? I think you can just go up and down and it'll count no matter what. I'm so excited to eat after this, y'all. No offense, but I'm getting hungry. Let me know what dinner is for you. We're going lazy today and just doing some noodles. I eat the niguri. It's like neoguri is like how it's like written out. Is it not just go up and down the escalator? Is this a bad strategy? I'm pretty sure he just spawn, or is it because I'm at the end of an area? Like, is he not going to spawn or something? I don't know. I feel like he's not spawning though. On that note too, stay tuned for me and Isaiah have a Games and Not Games Twitch channel that we're going to stream from soon. We're not going to stream like on a set schedule or anything, so you know, don't get too excited. But Isaiah is part of my team for the Heart Walk, where I'm raising money for the American Heart Association. So we are going to be spoilers for future announcements. We're going to be raising money for the Heart Association, duh, and playing Pokemon Fire Red because I don't think I ever played that one. And the donation incentive is going to be like when you donate, you can name the Pokemon, so that'll be fun. I don't think it would take him so many spawns, no, but I haven't played. Yeah, like I feel like, is it because I'm at the end of an area that he won't spawn? Because normally he's there, doesn't take that long. Maybe I'll go one further down because he just doesn't seem to be spawning, and I wonder if it's because I'm at the end of an area. So let's just go down one and see if he can show up. Because yeah, it just feels like it's taking him a while. Free extra stuff though. Yeah, this dinner is gonna hit. Though you know what I'm in the mood for, even though it's ungodly expensive? Fucking Shake Shack. What are your guys' go-to fast food? I'm ordering out. Quick vibe. Except for the Gangcast stream, for the Gang stream, I sketched out a potential logo for Gangcast because the letters are so satisfying to design. Yeah, I mean, feel free to hit me up with it because we definitely do want to get something designed. I do have a another designer that I also work with sometimes, who I think also hit me up about it. So, but yeah, I mean, if you have something in mind, let me know. Definitely good things to like in my mind when it comes to design stuff. I'm kind of like queuing up for 2025, where I'm like, I think it'd be fun to like have a nice, like, obviously I'm still doing the same kind of content. Howdy, what's up, Bobo? Great name, by the way, if I didn't already mention that. Why doesn't he ever turn around in like a normal way? Don't look at me. Nobody look at me. I just want to get out of here. See, and this is always the problem. Then I end up with all these extra flowers because I'm looking for Jose's ass. He's not going to be here. Yeah, I had a feeling that was just like another door. Jose, where are you? Everyone's extra on this game. No facts. Yeah, like a nice visual rollout for next year is gonna be something I think I'm like gonna start working on right now. Yes. So okay, theory I think is correct. He doesn't show up at the end of an area. Like you can't just, if you go up and down the stairs, like he's not really gonna show up. Jose, where are you? Where are you? I definitely was talking too much today.
Oh, mister.
I'm gonna eat some Ricolas after this stream. Yes, okay. Hello. It's Buff Baby. Boom. Cool. Now I think I have all the seeds from that one dungeon that I missed, which I'm never doing that again. We're gonna get all the seeds. I don't give a fuck if I'm just looking it up on Polygon. We're getting all the seeds at this point. And now I have 45, so you can't take it with you. So you might as well just get one. I think... Ooh, this is good. Oh, 75? You're such a bitch. You're such a fucking bitch. Sleep vial could be cool. I went through a lot of sleep vials, actually, somewhat recently. So you know what, Jose? That's fine. And now to get out. How do I get out again? A lot of restaurants around me. So more fast casual than fast food. Okay, nice. Yeah. Well, what's the type of food? You don't have to name the restaurant as to not dox yourself. I miss having like a good local little spot nearby. There's a food truck not too far from me, but like I didn't like it. There's also a second food truck that I haven't tried that could be good. Honestly, like, why don't I just do that now, you know? I don't know. I'll have to check my budget. I don't know if we're budgeted to like be buying food right now. And also Isaiah might already ate his noodles, so. But like I'm in the mood for like, I want something satisfying. And I feel like the noodles aren't gonna satisfy today. I eat them pretty often, but I will say, despite eating these often, go to higher area. Can I just go to the, what? Can I just like go to the end this way? How do I get out of here? What's the fastest way to get out of here, do you think? Fuck, I'm so fucked. How do I get out of here again? Oh my God, you guys have to tell me because I don't know. I don't know how to get out. Should I just keep going down? Should I go up? I'm so confused and scared. Like, you guys have to help me. I think if I go up again, I can get out? I don't know. But yeah, when I was a kid, I used to live in Brighton Park in Chicago. And at the time, there was a Nicky's by my house. Which Nicky's is like a small chain. I don't know if it's actually a chain or if it's just like people like sell out the name or something or what. I think it's just the end of an area you can fast travel to the start. Like, how do I get out of here though? Most times I'll just lunch special at this Chinese place if I'm feeling broke. Nice. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if it was like the end of an area or it had to be a save point. Yes, get me out of here. Let's get out of here. Zoom on out. Great. Okay, we're not done with our like days waiting for shit to pass, but we did. Can I just walk out?
Huh? Did you change your mind?
We did it. We did it. Look at, and this is my favorite part. When they just show like everything you did, even though I'm not gonna lie, I thought I did more than that, but that's okay. That's okay. I felt like I did more than that, but that's okay. We can just keep it cute.
Hey, hey.
The cats are back. Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, you're back.
We got phones blowing up. We got a new post about the man stirring up trouble in Gee, Joe. He sounds like he and his son went around apologizing to everyone. Nice. So we're gonna get a conclusion on the other guy. This is after doing the 3rd dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, this is after I did the 3rd dungeon. So I'm just waiting for the pictures to leak or not leak. It's like I'm waiting the change of heart. Plan still good?
Nice.
Okay, well, it's evening. We could still, well, we could play forever because like the game just like, it just flows into the next days. Let's wait up here. I'm not gonna go to sleep yet because I feel like I can still like do some stuff. Like maybe I can wash my clothes or something because it's all just like life sim stuff now until we get there. But yeah, 70 hours into this game. I'm gonna have, I think, the world's longest playtime in Persona 5 Royal. That's what I'm going for. And no, we're not gonna completionist it. It's just gonna take me forever because main story 101 hours. Main plus sides 123. Completion is 142. Janet Garcia's playthrough 287. Like, I don't know. I'm scared. We can't actually do a formal Twitch prediction because they don't go out that far, but how many, before we close out the stream and while I look for someone to raid, how many hours do you think I'm going to have by the end of this game? I think it's going to be, I'm going to say 150. I do think I'm going to hit a stride at a certain point because I do plan to do a Persona 303. There's no fucking way. I would start, no, I wouldn't even say I'd delete the game now because I don't mind it necessarily. 270. I'm a little scared because I was thinking 250 or 230 and I thought that was being kind of extreme. 200. Okay. It's coming down a little bit. It's coming down. I do think I will save time once I start to really lock in because, you know, it's like, oh, it's very cute. We're having fun. Oh, this is perfect. Let me see. How long are they going to stream for though? Ooh, 3 hours in. F it. We're going to raid Min-Max Show. I'm hoping they'll still be live when I go raid them because they're playing Silent Hill. Even spoilers for me playing Silent Hill on Friday, but it's all good. It's all love. Okay, so yeah, I do plan to have a Persona week where we're playing like 4+ hours a day to really like just start to like, that's still not going to like progress the game in a huge way, but it will help us like, we put a month's worth of work into like one little bit kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, but we are going for the world's longest playthrough of this game. But this is gonna make every other game we play feel so short. Like, we're building stamina, guys. Okay, so before I go and do my little raid, I do want to give a shout out to all y'all viewing, following, watching along, subbing, moderating, and of course my sponsors over on Patreon. You too can join over on Patreon with rewards as low as the $1 all the way up to the $25 tier. Like my sponsors, I am talking about people like Nina McKee, BiscuitsWithDavey, Kevin Fair, Patrick Schweigert, folks such as Spencer Icasiano, Randleton, and A. Colin Lucas. Thank you for helping me do what I do when I do what I do.